Standing by.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Complete.
You know what time it is? The multi-dimensional portal is open. Konnichigen! It's your favorite superstar, the multi-dimensional Tajigen Kaiden, a sentient star cluster in VTuber idol form for your entertainment. Thus Battle Royale week starts! Maniacs, superstars, supernovas. Happy Tuesday! It is great to have you. Today is a day to flex our muscles and to do suplexes and bench presses and stuff like that. I don't know. I forget the names of the moves. Even though I'm a huge pro wrestling fan, like I forget that sort of thing. Body slams, there we go. Body slams, suplexes and stuff like that. Now, one thing I want to say, by the way, you may be noticing already, but my sound settings for my microphone have changed ever slightly. So if things ever get too loud, if things ever like, if things ever get like bad, let me know. Actually, let me see how that goes. Let me know. Actually, let me see how that goes. Let me know. Okay. I just literally checked. So I have been doing some microphone adjustments, finally trying to change some settings because there were some things happening like with the filters for my microphone that I wasn't liking personally, and well, some changes were done, but I didn't finish doing everything I needed to do. Time just caught up with me, like during the other projects I was doing, other things in life that got in my way that prevented me from doing anything more. I had to prioritize time for other things, like, you know, creating those daily thumbnails that you saw right there during the starting soon screen. And what was I gonna say? Well, it's still gonna be a fun week though. If, however, the sound is not of good quality, by the way, let me know and we can go back to the previous settings. The more simplistic settings they were, but yeah. Did a bunch of things for my microphone and I hope they all turn out alright. And what else was I gonna say about that? Oh yeah, I did do plenty of tests, but even with all that, I'm noticing that things are not quite going the way I wanted them to, exactly. So, well, I'm gonna have to like do more work related to that. Hopefully today after the stream, actually, so I can get that like wrapped up and stuff. But yeah, my voice is getting a bit loud, isn't it? Isn't it? My voice is getting a bit loud, isn't it? Yeah, like, sorry about the echo there. I'm just like literally just checking on my dashboard. Voice getting loud, loud. That's literally how I do my tests, by the way. Yeah, like it's kind of weird. I don't know. I could limit the voice a little bit more to prevent that from happening. But yeah, I'm just doing like a bunch of like quick adjustments on the fly like that, like right now. Yeah, because the audio, which is the music you're listening to right now, that stuff is always limited. But yeah, I'm noticing that on my audio mixer in OBS, it's going into the red a lot. Actually, yeah, let me see. Let's do some of that right now on the... Okay, I'm doing a test right now. Test. Okay. Sorry I'm doing it. I'm doing this troubleshooting like live on the stream, but I just wanted to make sure. Really want to make sure that the quality of everything is okay, etc, etc. Really want to make sure that the quality of everything is okay, etc, etc. Right. Because things are going differently than how I did them during the tests. That's a strange thing about this, but okay. Well, I did something. Hopefully my voice doesn't get too loud. Do let me know if it ever gets way too loud. And yeah, maybe I can actually just increase the volume of the video games we're gonna play and all that. But yeah, we shall see how it goes. Bam 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 ba 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 ba. But yeah, before we get into Rumbleverse, let's talk about what we're gonna have ahead this week. It's a huge Battle Royale week. We start with Rumbleverse right now. The only game out of every game that we're gonna play this week that doesn't have any guns, any rifles or anything. Like, I mean, if you look at the schedule screen, you may notice that I'm holding a gun, and that gun comes from Kamen Rider Geats. It's the, I forget the name of the gun itself, but it's like the Magnum something. Something Magnum. And yeah, out of these 5 games we're gonna have, not including Dungeons and Dragons, today's game is the only one that doesn't have a gun that looks similar to that one, you know? Lot of Hunt has something like that. Revolvers, pistols. Royale definitely has it, even though it's a medieval sort of game, but you know, Paladins has that. I think Smite to an extent has that, so there is that. Then Fortnite and Apex definitely have them, so yeah. I've been playing some Fortnite off the stream. I played a little bit during the weekend, and I did most of the new weekly missions that I had to do, mostly for the snap parts. Is why I'm doing them. And there's only one more left for me to do, which is the challenge to throw a boogie bomb at an IO outpost. And it's so difficult because it's hard to find a boogie bomb. There's no clear place for them. You basically just have to get lucky, just searching chests like a maniac. That's what I've been doing. And I had a nice number 2 game. Well, nice, but it was like, oh my god, I can't believe I got 2nd place like that. Because the way it ended was that I did a Kamehameha on someone. They had low health. The Kamehameha was enough to finish them off. And they were not moving. You know why they were not moving when I did that though? Because they were shooting at me. We were the final 2. They were shooting at me while I was doing the Kamehameha. I was in high ground, like I was in mid-air. You know, with the flying Nimbus and then the Kamehameha. That's a great combo. And yeah, so what happened was that they shot at me while I was doing the Kamehameha, and literally at the very last moment, like, they must have had like 10 HP, 1 HP left the moment they killed me. For a moment, I thought I won the game, but no, they won actually. And oh, that was crazy, that was crazy. Like, they won by a little, super small margin, I think. But they did well, shooting at me. They gambled there, and it paid off for them, nicely. Big problem with Kamehamehas in Fortnite is that you're very exposed while you do them. I've gotten sniped while doing a Kamehameha. I've sniped people while they're doing a Kamehameha. So, there's that. But overall, I continue to perform well enough in Fortnite. And last Sunday, 2 days ago, I did have a huge, like, game session, series, whatever you want to call it, with all 5 of the Battle Royale games we're playing this week. That took a bunch of my time. It was a bit too much, but I wanted to do it. Just wanted to see what the experience was like. And I sucked at most of them. Fortnite is the only one that I can say I'm good at. Anywhere near good. Rumbleverse, though, I kind of stand my ground sometimes, as you will see today, hopefully. And Apex, I got my ass kicked a lot of the time. The problem is that there's no solo mode, so you kind of have to rely on your teammates a lot, but hopefully I will have some nice people with me for a collab this Saturday when we have Apex. So we will at least have some coordination, but the biggest problem that I've noticed with like my teammates is that they tend to choose a hot drop. Like nearly all the time, somebody lands near us. Maybe it's a teammate issue, like they all keep choosing hot drops or something. Or maybe it's Apex itself, because I've noticed that most of the time, you always land near people. Or again, maybe it's because of the hot drops like that. Whenever I get like Jump Master, I try to land far away. We end up getting out of the ring, very soon, so we have to run for it, but it does mostly guarantee we don't run into anyone. So maybe the size of the island itself in Apex is just very small compared to the amount of players in there. So I don't know. But we shall see. We'll find out when we play this Saturday. I went back through my archive of like schedules and stuff a little bit, and I believe the last time I played Apex was in January. Or at least the last time I played it on the stream. I do recall I played it off the stream here and there, but I can't recall if that was after that or before that. So I have played Apex on the stream this year. January was the last time though, so it's been a minute. It's been 8 months basically. 8 to 7 months because I think it was late January. But yeah. It's been a minute. It's been a minute for sure. Many changes have happened since, like I didn't have this outfit. I didn't have the beautiful star sticker on my face, among other changes here and there. So yeah, changes have definitely happened, you know? So with that in mind, I'm curious to see how it goes. But yeah, I did, at least, the reason why it all took me so long on Sunday is because I insisted on having like at least 3 game sessions worth of the game. In some cases, like I don't count a game session because I die too soon, so I immediately queue up for another one, and I don't count that other one. I count it as part of like the game session I'm about to have, like 3 quote-unquote full game sessions, if you will. You know, a game session that feels long enough for me, that feels full enough. Like even if I don't get an elimination, at least if I last, if I just collect things and get experience for doing that, do this on the map, do that on the map, etc., it can be helpful. So there's that. What was I gonna say? And then after doing all those Battle Royale sessions, I went and watched Kamen Rider Geats at last. Looks really good. It really is leaning hard into that Battle Royale thing. And yeah, I'm interested to see how it goes. It wasn't as exciting as I expected it to be, kind of. But it's looking to be a good series. Like, it's difficult to say at this point, but it's a good first impression, I will say. It's a good first impression. Much like the first episode of Revise last year, it was a good first impression. The first episode of 01, also a really good first impression. The first episode of Saber, it was a decent good first impression. I will say that. But yeah. Saber's gimmick can be a lot of fun though, I will say that. But yeah, that's what I wanted to say about what I did Sunday. Yesterday I like mostly work on those things I was talking about, like the daily thumbnails and such. Unfortunately, my sleep schedule got kind of messed up because I slept for a good chunk of the day. So I ended up being awake for a little bit of like the late night hours and then going to sleep late. And then today, yeah, I could have woken up at a better time, but that's another story. I hate it when things get scuffed like that, but anyway. With that being said, before we get into the Rumbleverse, let me plug in my Magic NS, because now I'm gonna be using my DualShock 4 wireless. I did make those tests, and it worked out. Not sure if I said it on the stream last week, I think I did. Like, that my PS4 controller is able to be plugged in like that. So there we go. I have it all ready for Rumbleverse. And yeah, good timing as the song is ending right there. Yes, let us start Rumbleverse. It's time to flex and suplex people in the city. It's Suplex City, bitch. I think we should go for this overlay because there are some things that I end up covering in the lower right corner of the screen when I go for the full screen right there. So let's go for this. The game is launching right now, FYI. Well, last time we played Rumbleverse on the stream, a lot of shenanigans happened. I literally drowned in hydrates, in hydrate redeems and such. So yeah, let's see how it goes. Hopefully the game appears on the screen soon. It should be appearing any moment now, right? There we go. And yeah, I'm playing with my DS4, and then now it's fully wireless, so there shouldn't be any connection issues unless the battery runs out. That's a thing that may happen. Use a basic vicious attack while dashing to perform an Irish whip. Hold that direction to aim the release. Anytime I do an Irish whip, it ends up being accidental. And I think you're supposed to do a follow-up to the Irish whip, but I don't know how to do it. Oh, look at that, gangster. Put the dead in deadline with the corporate hitman set. And, whoa, hold on. I see that there's immense lag on my BC face. Okay, let's close this, Whoa, 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 Nelly. Something is wrong. Let's reduce these graphics. Whoa, 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 whoa. Let's reduce the graphic quality. Please. Whoa, I am seriously freezing here. Can we do something about this? What's going on? Last time I streamed Rumbleverse, that didn't happen. Okay, I think we're better now. Oh, what is going on? I think there's like particular animations that it's playing that's causing this. I am lagging so badly. What the heck? Hello, hello, hello? What's going on here? Whoa, 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 whoa. We are dropping a lot of frames from rendering and encoding lag. What is this? Graphics, help me out here, Rumbleverse. What's going on? I think I'm gonna restart the game. Hold on. Whoa, whoa, I don't know what happened there. That's a ton of drop frames. That was a slideshow right there. Let me relaunch the game. Could it be something to do with, like, my wireless controller somehow? Sometimes you get weird issues like that. I remember a long time ago when something happened while I was doing microphone settings and it thought my Xbox controller was a microphone. The computer, I mean. Registered my Xbox controller as a microphone for some reason. And by the way, in the middle of all the shenanigans happening right now, you may not have noticed it, but the game is giving me Xbox controller buttons, but I am using the DS4. It's just that the game thinks it's an Xbox controller because of the way I set it up. Okay, let me see what's about to happen here. I'm just gonna move my hair a lot. My hair is the one that moves the most, that causes this to happen the most. Okay, it's starting to happen. This is not good. It's so weird. I don't know why this happens. I mean, not even Apex Legends gets this, like, hardcore. Why does this even happen? Something is very wrong here. Something is very, very strange here. What the actual fuck is this? I seriously don't understand what's happening here. Okay, I see that it's not changing the graphic settings. Where do I save this? Quality presets. It didn't save the graphics. Hold on, I'm sorry about the slideshow. I'm gonna try to see what I can do about this. Like, you just go back and, like, the graphics don't look any different to me. This is so fucking weird. What is going on? Apply display settings. And, no. Even the game is lagging on the stream. I'm so sorry, everyone. What the fuck? What the actual fuck is this? This is so weird. I don't get it. What is going on? Well, forget about the microphone thing that happened earlier. These are the technical issues today. What the actual hell is this? Windowed full screen is what I have. Could it be that it figures into it? Let me quit the game again. And then you see immediately when the game quits, everything goes back to normal. Wow, I've never had these many skip frames due to encoding lag. Like, it's like the numbers are red in OBS. It's that bad. I've never seen it like that before, actually. And that's a good thing, that it's never gotten this bad before. You know when I may have had this happen? Probably the first literal first time I ever streamed. When my internet was really, really bad. I mean, it has its issues now, but like back then it was like compared to the internet I have now, yeah, like, it was a very low internet. The internet in which I ended up using 540p with, well, actually, it was even lower back then. Like, the best I could have done was maybe 480p. And I don't know what the bit rate would have been, but you know, I didn't know anything about how you have to configure your stream because I was literally just about to get started with it. This was late 2017 when I did this test, and I did it with Adventure Quest 3D. So in a way, that's the first game I ever streamed. It will forever have that, maybe. It was a stream test. I didn't set a category on Twitch, but I was streaming. So nobody should have seen it. It must have been literally 0 viewers. And yeah, it was a slight show. It was super choppy because it was probably at 1080p 60 with maybe 6,000 kilobytes per second for the bitrate. So that happened. And that must have been when I had this encoding lag. So, okay. What I'm going to do right now, you never fucking know. I'm going to unplug my Magic NS. And I'm going to turn off the PlayStation 4 controller. I don't know why. I think this may weigh into it. Last time we played, nothing like this happened. Nothing like that whatsoever. And you can tell from one of the clips we have in the channel. Recent clip. So something is wrong here. I really hope I don't have to update my graphics drivers. If I do, I'm not going to be able to stream. Like, I'm going to have to, like, restart the PC, and yeah, that's not gonna work out. I can't update my graphics drivers while I'm streaming. Hopefully I don't have to do that, but I will set a reminder actually to do it after the stream today. So yeah, the game is launching. It's kind of a bizarre thing that something like this happens. And no, I think it's still happening. Let's see, let's make a test. I'm looking at my OBS right now. That's why it looks like I'm looking to the right of the screen, because it's my right monitor. It's my monitor on the right. This is really bad. We may have to cancel Rumbleverse today and go for a different game. So it had nothing to do with the controller, but I do want to check these graphics settings. What the hell? The problem I see here is that it's not changing it. Like, I tell it to change things, and it doesn't do it. Oh, there we go. Apply quality settings. And finally, it applied it. Okay. But it's still so bizarre, because I don't recall putting the graphics at a lower quality like that. Okay. Let me open my task manager. It's time to take a look at the task manager. Oh yeah, and the sounds of the game are gonna pause every time I do this. So Rumbleverse may need to get some adjustments. And I mean, like, the developers need to do adjustments because, first of all, this wasn't happening before. Second, this shouldn't be happening because it's not like this game is graphics intensive like Apex Legends, Destiny 2, ESO. The kind of games that would make this happen. Fortnite even has that happen. And yeah, Fortnite would probably be heavier than Rumbleverse, for example. I'm gonna have to set them all the way to low because I'm noticing that it's going into the 90% for my GPU. Oh my god, hold on. No, wait. Let me see if I can do this in medium quality. Oh man. It is going quite high, so hopefully I don't get laggy. All right, I'm going to return my PlayStation 4 controller. Again, you're going to see it say Xbox controls, but it's actually a DS4. It's actually a PlayStation 4 controller, alright? Alright. Let's get this. It's part of the Battle Pass. It's a thing we can get. Oh, never mind. I misinterpreted that. But yeah, it's good that they got a Battle Pass at last. When we first played this, it must have been like on the first week or so. At the very most, the second week of the game. So there was a lot that was missing still. And now they finally started to implement it. Okay. Partly to warm up my skills and partly to warm up to gauge how the performance is like this, I am going to go into the playground, a peaceful situation here. And I'm just going to just do things around. Just play around, kind of as if I was playing the game, while monitoring my task manager. Alright, and the GPU It's not spiking all the way up to 90%. The CPU is in the 80s, however. It's in the 80s, never gonna give you up, never gonna let you down. I think Never Gonna Give You Up was in the 1980s, right? Correct me if I'm wrong, I could be very wrong about that. Let's get this skill. And as I said, I did, you know, the other thing that was great about playing these games on Sunday was getting reacquainted with them. Because I needed to, like, pick the skills back up, you know? Ruby Crusher! The Ruby Crusher, yes! My combat mode is off, so they can't do anything to me. I am looking for some robots to do this on. I don't want to face any players right now, as I am still, like, warming up. Getting acquainted with things. So nice to play with a controller like this, though. Ruby Crusher! Oh, the Ruby Crusher is the stunner, the RKO. RKO out of nowhere! Ha ha ha. Doskoi! Sumo slap! Doskoi, doskoi, doskoi! And not a knockout yet. So let's do this! Suplex City, bitch! And still not enough for a knockout. The GPU is starting to spike a little bit. Toria! Hey, yo, the playground bot, let's go. I wanted to see if I could get a superstar mode. Oh, and this is Ruby Crusher. No, Emerald Crusher. I was about to say this is Ruby Crusher in higher quality, but it's more like other things. Giant Swing. Oh, the giant swing is fun to do. Yeah. Let's get that. Let's get that. And we'll try to do a swing there, maybe. I think I might activate combat mode with other players very soon. And, well, I think things are running well enough. Hopefully, like, they don't have a lot of issues. Hold on. Let me do more moves against robots. And I'm gonna monitor how the task manager does things there. Because I think it's when I do these with the sound effects they have that things change. Emerald Crusher! Unblockable! Sorry, mate, I know you were trying to grab that robot there yourself. That was a KO. It was not attributed to me, I think. But that's okay. Well, I think it all runs well with these settings. Let's do a little bit until they, until somebody kills me. One of these players, I think. Let's try to get this. Let's try to get this. That is not good. We should not do that. Careful with the grabs like that. Oh, strike priority. Superstar priority! Uh-oh, uh-oh. I nearly grabbed them. Yes, there's my super! Whoa, what the hell happened? My super was cancelled. What was that? Well, okay, I guess I lost the superstar power there. That's weird. I'm not sure what happened there, but okay. Yeah! I love the look of this person looking like that. Careful though, they have the superstar power. And I think they just used their superstar power there. On your feet! On your feet! Let's see what we can do here. Well, okay, that was close. Let's recover health, let's recover health. Haha, they're not gonna knock me out just yet. And core powder. Let me third party them then. I nearly got you. I nearly got you. Got me with the suplex. Suplex City, bitch. Uh-oh. Speaking of suplex. Yeah, there's some techniques I need to learn more about. How do you climb again? Okay, with circle. In my case. You think I don't see you coming? I see you coming clear as day. Yeah! Oh! How did she avoid that? How did she avoid that? And how did that hit? Wasn't she blocking? There's a lot I don't understand about the game. Oh! She still got me with that uppercut? And I think that was a super or something. What was that? That did a lot of damage. But it didn't seem to be a super? It's kind of weird, but okay. Ah, speaking of supers.
But you can't win them all.
Alright, let's get back to the lobby. And now get into an actual game match. Things do spike in the lobby when it comes to the graphics card. But yeah, I'm definitely gonna update the graphic drivers. Like, they ended up having nothing to do with this, I think. But this reminds me... excuse me. This reminds me that it's something I should do. It's something I should do. So yeah. Now let's get into an actual match and see how we do. I sometimes do well, I sometimes don't do well. It's a matter of like learning the range of a move. Oh yeah, and actually take a look at the accessories I have on my character. I got them from Twitch Prime. And I changed to be... The next round of the Rumble. It's like the Royal Rumble. Let's get ready to rumble. Let's see what we can get here. Anything helpful? Just a stamina drink. Man, I could maybe use the stamina drink there. Hey, I wanted to get that bat. You maniac! Actually, let me see if I can get a special move of some sort. I wanted to get a special move and do it against someone. That's why I'm looking at these vending machines. She is really relentless against me, though. Oh, how do I get inside here to get those boxes, though? Can you get those boxes? For heaven's sake, woman, get a life! There's plenty of other people to kill here.
Just joining us, contestants are still arriving at the bar, but they should be launching into capital city any minute. 10,
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now let's go into it. The launch is still very exciting. It's nice to feel that excitement when you get into a game session. Yeah, it's a little bit different from others that you get in other games. Let's drop down around here. I never have like a specific location in mind. Whoa, 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 whoa! That was a very unfortunate landing there. Yeah, that was a good grab. I got a little bit ambitious there, trying to get that. Let's get the hell out of there. This is not the time to be fighting other players if we can help it. I think nobody chased me. Like, now is the time to start getting upgrades if possible. Yeah, I need to recover health though. So let's get that chicken. Or is it turkey? I think it's chicken. We're gonna have a lot of chicken. We're gonna have like Rumbleverse and then Royale. There's a lot of that there. And yeah, man, I don't think I'm gonna perform that well in Royale, but we may have a collab with the Lurin. And maybe other people if they're brought in. You never know. But yeah, like yesterday I managed to catch... Oh shit. Ah, climb up! I was trying to climb up and he wasn't climbing up. What the hell?
I learned the hard way you have to hand wash wool.
But yeah, I saw a little bit of the official Royale stream yesterday. They had a high skilled player and like the moves they were pulling, I was like, man, if this is the kind of players we have here, I don't stand a chance anytime soon. Uppercut. Okay, a little bit hard to land, but I'll take anything I can get. And we have a cyclone. That one can be good. Especially when you're surrounded by a lot of players. Be mindful of that one over there. Okay, they're climbing up there. They might drop down from above, but I just gotta keep doing my thing. They're not up there, though. Let me get away from here. There's some stars here that are worth getting. Let's get them. And continuing to get upgrades. Upgrading my stamina over there. Arms powder. And yes, this stamina drink will be a good idea. Fast regen for 30 seconds. It is helpful, actually. Like, you can just run around a lot and... Okay, this is rocket jump. Actually, no, I'm gonna drop it. I don't know if I can make good usage of the rocket jump. It's probably good for escapes. For quick escapes, if you can, like, pull it off in that way. Let's third party here, or at least attempt to third party. Let's see, this is a punchline. I'm not gonna go for that one. Yeah, the uppercut has a very short range. We gotta be careful with it. Okay, let's fourth party now. Uh-oh. That was bad, that was bad. Look at that choke slam. That could have been a lot worse. Speaking of choke slam, they have a choke slam here. Okay, we gotta get out of here. The ring is gonna shrink here. It's best to just get out of here. We need to recover now anyway. Excellent, excellent. This is the stuff I needed. However, somebody tried to chase us here. They got quite knocked out over there, though. Yeah, got them with the super. That was close. And that's a knockout.
They're sending a message to everyone around them right now. Stay out of my way.
That was a nice kick. Not exactly what I thought would happen. But I wanted to see what would come of that. Let me just escape that because she has the superstar power. Let's get out of there, let's get out of there, let's get out of there. Yeah, I don't think she's chasing me. She's got other people to worry about now. Oh man, like I gotta handle that better. Like there are ways to counter somebody on superstar power. Let's get that Ruby Crusher then. That's the RKO. The Diamond Cutter. Depending on how you see it. You know, Diamond Dallas Page and Randy Orton, they have their... Both of them have their variations of that. And I think I've upgraded my stamina to the max it could possibly be updated. Another Ruby Crusher. Yeah, we want to be getting books of higher rarity than that.
The ring's moving in. Don't get caught out of bounds.
Yeah, let's not get counted out. We are halfway through the game, 20 out of 40 players left. Some people nearby, let's be careful. You know, funny thing about Rumbleverse and Vampire the Masquerade Blood Hunt, they have a similarity with each other with how you continue to, like, scale buildings and such. Oh, didn't think I would grab her, actually. I have a super mode available, I'm gonna try to save it, though. Yeah, Ruby Crusher! RKO, baby! And can we do a Diamond Cutter as well? Not quite, not quite. Here comes a third party. Let's activate that super now. Oh, that was close, that was close. I thought I grabbed her for a moment there. We're just gonna keep dodging each other like that. I don't think I'm gonna be able to land that super at this rate, but we shall see. Clash! Oh, the strike priority. Okay, so a good way to counter a super is just to do stuff like that. That's the strike priority right there. Speaking of strikes... Ah, look at that! That was close.
Looks like the ring is moving again.
I have the max health I can possibly have right now. But yeah, you know, Vampire the Masquerade Blood Hunt and Rumbleverse, you both pretty much scale buildings in the same way. And I think they just did a super on me right there. I got distracted there a little bit and it cost me the entire game, but that's how a Battle Royale can be. You get distracted for a second, a single second, and it's enough for the game to be over. especially when you start getting into the late stages of the game like that. I was focusing on something. I completely forgot what it is that I was looking at. Oh yeah, I was looking at a book. I was looking at the book and what it had. Right. I was trying to concentrate on what the move on the book was to potentially like get that book. And yeah, like you can't just stay still like that, sadly. It's probably not a good idea. Whoa, I think I'm getting some lag. I saw a little bit of rubber banding there. Not sure if you noticed. Wait, I want to fight with my bat. Give me my bat back. Oh, there's actually two of them. Oh, that's a strike priority. Hold on, I don't want to fight with you. I want to do other things. Leave me alone, you maniac. Oh, these are weapons. Let's see if we can climb somewhere. I always want to do like special moves and such. But it's about to launch. We have 40 players now. Good to see there's an active player base right now still. Wrecked shot, that's the kick. Hidden kick. Ah. Yeah. Just going for the elbow right there. I love doing the elbow. It's maybe a good move to do. Where should we even go? Let's try to go like, I don't know. Wherever I can go, I guess.
Looks like all our competitors have made safe landings.
We have a nice start here.
Don't forget to make a pit stop at Squats if you're feeling peckish during the match. Fresh, delicious chicken is yours absolutely free if you're willing to fight for it.
That confirms that it's chicken, by the way. Hearing what the narrator is saying. Oh, this was the guy at the this was the person at the lobby, at the loading screen right there. Okay, let's not do the elbow again. He is going to kick my ass. You can tell he's a veteran player from the skin alone. He is going to absolutely destroy me here. So yeah, this is gonna be a short game. Special priority. I'm starting to learn about the priorities though. So that's another reason why... Oh shit. That's another reason why you want to get a special as soon as possible. Good thing I still have some stamina. Let's get the fuck out of there. No, we can't. We can't. Let's see if I'm able to survive any of this. He's not chasing me only because he can't. He's not able to because there was somebody taking his attention, but I was pretty sure he was gonna chase me. He's gotta realize I'm in very... Oh shit. I'm in very low health right now. So I'm desperately looking for some chicken right now. Like this one. Time to eat. Yeah, I can't even grab that anymore. The ring is like just shrinking there completely. Is there anything here? No, this is not like Fortnite where I can like destroy the boxes to get inside there. You gotta really be mindful of your surroundings there, like that. And finally, I start getting some things. Some upgrades and such. That player was just kicking my ass so much. Already an expert player. It doesn't necessarily indicate that it's an expert player when you see them with fancy skins and such, but in this case, I think it definitely applies. To see them using fancy skins and the like. Nearly got all the stars there, that's good. We have an Omega uppercut. Let's hope we can use it correctly. Still gotta get used to some ranges. I wonder what it would be like to play this game with an arcade stick, actually. Let's drop that book, we don't need it. And if it's even possible, because you may not have enough buttons in there. But I'm thinking of an arcade stick with like 8 buttons. Would that be enough? I'm hoping it would be, but I'm not sure. Given how this borrows from fighting games a lot. So, yeah, I think there's a lot of potential right there.
The tension's rising. as the ring continues to progress.
I think it would be helpful to me to watch other streamers and see the techniques they use, especially if they explain them live on the stream, and to also watch some videos teaching you that, hey, here's the range of this, here's how you do this, blah, blah, blah. The playground is good for that too. It's like a training mode in a fighting game, really. Again, the big similarities that this has with a fighting game. Another one, oh, good Isuna drop. I'm gonna go for that one.
Incoming.
See if I can get that.
Loot crates.
Loot crates! There's one over there. Let's see what we got here. Here come the loot crates, alright. Okay, yeah, let's go for the Emerald Crusher. No, I didn't want to get that. I wanted this. Arms powder, damage plus 10%. Ooh, yes. Ooh, yeah, going into the danger zone, Macho Man Randy Savage. Ooh. With a Slim Jim. Ooh, yes. I'm gonna make all the pro wrestling references I possibly can make. Oh yeah, it was a big weekend for professional wrestling, I forgot. Since I'm not quite catching up with things as much anymore these days, because I don't have the time to keep up with it.
Superstar, I'm ready for this.
Oh, shoot, didn't want to do it there. Yes! Super priority, unblockable! Down them. Wait, down them. Ah, very nice, very nice. The superstar power brought them back to life. But I still get some points as I should, honestly. At this rate, they're seriously going to escape me. But let's see how that goes. I managed to land that Omega uppercut. Strike priority. Like, there is such a thing as special priority, but I think that only applies for, like, strike specials. Chasing someone may not be, like, as easy as it seems at first. And then, yeah, like, the chase never finishes because you end up getting third-partied. That's something that happens a lot in Battle Royales. And honestly, I'm perfectly fine with it because that's part of the fun for me, like... Oh, they still blocked that! Ah! I thought that would go through the shield! You gotta be kidding me! You've got to be fucking kidding me, Epic! Holy shit, man. Honestly, I thought that, like, an Omega uppercut would be able to go through shields. Holy shit, man. I don't know if I like the way that's prioritized there. It feels like a super like that should have more punch to it. No pun intended. Ring is gonna close soon. We got a superstar ready. That's good. If they knock me out, I might be able to resurrect, so I can use it in that way too. We need some sustenance. We need some chicken. And I don't see any anywhere. There's 12 players left. We're getting into the end game. And I don't mean Thanos and the Avengers when I say that. Haha. Oh, Irish Whip. I did not want to do that. That was not a good uppercut. Okay, so they knocked me out. But there's the comeback. Whoa! That was a nice throw. And, whoa! Did you see that? That was a lot of fun! Did you see that? Emerald Crusher! Let's go! Let's go! That's gotta be a clip! I gotta go back and clip that! We went into the bounce pad when I was doing that Emerald Crusher, and he made it be just like higher. I gotta try recovering here. It's risky, like there's some players nearby. But we managed to recover there. Very nice. But oh my gosh, that Emerald Crusher, dude. I'm gonna set a stream marker, or I'm gonna clip it when we finish this. Also because I gotta go for the AFK break soon anyway. Oh, did you see that? I nearly got him. Oh man, that was so unfortunate. Just learning the range of moves, right? Again, a fighting game thing. But yeah, we're in the final 11. I want to make it to the top 10, damn it. So, let's be careful around here. Well, that one worked out, but we gotta be super mindful of the surroundings completely. Because there may be other players around here. Uppercut! Oh, that range! They gave me a doskoi! Doskoi, doskoi, doskoi! Doskoi, doskoi, doskoi!
Their opponent's reeling.
Okay, that was not good. That was close. I am out of stamina and I am dead. But I did make it to the final 10.
Better luck next time.
I got eliminated outside the ring.
Right on cue. New loot.
It's like the Royal Rumble
Are low on goodies.
right there.
They'd better head for a drop site.
All right, let's leave the match. Wow, that Emerald Crusher. Tadashi, that was fun. That was fun. Hold on, I'm gonna make it be a stream marker and go in earlier. So, future Kaiden, if you're seeing this on the stream marker, I want you to remember to please go back a few minutes so you can see that Emerald Crusher in which we went into a bounce pad and boom, we went up like that. Unless anybody here can clip it, you would be doing me a great favor if you did that, and I would appreciate it. However, I think now is a really good time to go AFK for a little bit. Gotta feed the king and the queen, as I usually do. Those are my ducks, by the way, the king and the queen. So, yeah, better do it now than later. That was a fantastic Emerald Crusher there, though. I don't think it increased the damage to do that, but you never know. You never know. Might be a good idea to take a look at the challenges here. To see which ones we can do, maybe. Yeah, it reminds me of Fortnite in that sense. The only reward really is just fame, which I think is experience in this case, but I mean, it's good. Fortnite does give you like cosmetic rewards for that sort of thing, although you do need to get the battle pass. So yeah, Fortnite is gonna have an update tomorrow/Wednesday, as they usually do every week. And yeah, we're gonna have to take a look at that. Given that we're probably gonna be in at least duo, excuse me. Given that we're gonna be in at least duos on Friday, on Fortnite Friday, I don't think we'll be able to focus on doing the missions right now. However, what we can do is do it off the stream. Well, I would be doing it off the stream, and I'm plugging in my DualShock 4, by the way, and it all gets kind of messed up for the game. Now it is able to recognize it as a PlayStation 4 controller. But yeah, I'm doing it so that it charges a little bit while I am AFK, at the very least. So there's that. But yeah, I'm gonna have to check them out off the stream. I'm still gonna try to get a boogie bomb in an Imagine Ordered Outpost, if I'm able to. And we'll see how that goes. We'll see how that goes, honestly. Depending on what time I have, there are some things I need to prioritize after all. But yeah, you might have heard one of my dogs barking there in the background. They're not barking because they're hungry. It was something else. Just probably a bird they saw or something. Anyway, I will be back. And as always, maniacs, Tajigen travelers, stay connected to the Tajigen temple. It was all red and with all those... Whoa! Weaver? What happened to you? Did you fall? Mohas has been defeated. What happened? But yeah, there was a... Oh, the elevator. Did the elevator crush you? I come back and your body is just there and your droid is just looking at you. That's priceless. You just thought you could survive it. Oh, you jumped. Okay. Mokas has been defeated. Defeated by gravity. Yeah, for example, like the jump I'm making now. But that one was higher. Yeah. Defeated by gravity.
Vimset is filth. Bloodthirsty, ruthless filth. And he's a war criminal. His ships have been screwing up Republic supply routes for years. Countless people have died because of him. He took out my brother's battlecruiser. Killed thousands more. The Republic should be planting his head on a stake, not offering him protection.
Okay, that was actually kind of funny. Did you hear that notification sound? That's the... Oh, great. Well, we disconnected a bit, but... Did you hear that notification sound? It kind of sounded like a censor. Like he was saying a bad word there, and he got censored. That's so funny the way that works out. Sa, kogeki! Sandaitsu no kogeki! Now, henshin, mask change. And that's gonna be the end of the duel. There are some beautiful one-turn kills from this deck sometimes. It's just the best. I activate the effect of Elemental Hero on its Neos to increase the attack of Kamikaze by 2500. The attack is now 5600. Hissatsu waza, Rider Kick! Kamen Rider Kamikaze, Rider Kick. Warewari no shori da. Oh, that is wonderful. That is wonderful. That's why I love the mask heroes, because I get to say that their finisher moves are Rider Kick. Nude outfit for OnlyFans when? When I get a $10 million donation, we can open an OnlyFans. We can get a nude outfit. Yeah. With you. Indeed. Oh, Force Storm. Ah, yes, 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 yes. Oh, yes. That's my AoE. Yes, Boron, you are right. Unlimited power. There is only passion. Peace is alive. And we only aggroed one bear. That's funny. I thought both of them were going to come after me. All right. Let's go for this next one. Bear versus bear. You're just gonna have to bear with me for a moment as I load my attack. I'm sorry, I couldn't resist. I couldn't resist. Oh, man. Yeah, so you will be judging WoW based on last year, Shadowlands. Oh, rest in peace. That's gotta be a little clip right there. I love it when that happens. You know it. If you've been here before, you know it. When they just fall off the stage or... Yeah. Yeah, the caveat to Bumper. It's one of those baby... He called you a baby back bitch with this shirt. Are you able to sit? There you go. There you go. Now it is a full party, as my friend deserves more visitors. It was a party of 4 for my birthday. We need to make it a party of 4 for Tom as well. Oh, yes. He called you a baby back bitch. Big brains to play 2 Civ games at once and alternate? Oh no, Pageran, you may be joking, but that's something I want to do someday. I actually want to do that someday, you know? I'll have to make one of those windowed, but I could do that. And you know, I have... Actually, hold on. Big brain. Actually, I have 3 monitors. So one day, I want to play 3 different Civilization games. Civilization 4, 5, and 6. And I want to see what that's like. Big brain, eh? Oh, yes, that would be the best thing ever. The best. No, seriously, I would like to try that someday. I haven't even tried playing 2 at once, though. Nah, I'm good. Okay, so we're gonna go for a treasure hunt. Oh, nice, Barry. Nice, I'm glad to hear that. Okay, 6 minutes. 6 minutes. Give me my shovel. Gotta run. I don't have time to talk to anyone. Is this it? Yes! Okay, treasure found! Oh, whoops. Hold on, let me pick this up. You gotta love it. You love to see it. This is the second time this has happened to me, in which the treasure is literally right there. Right there. Ah, that's so funny. That is so funny. But it happens. It can happen. Doo-doo. Hello, Raymond? Ah, but how beautiful it is to be using a lightsaber. as red as my passion for the dark side of dimensions.
Mess with us now.
Yes. Ah, the crown of the multiverse. Oh, yes, this is better for me. Oh, yes. Yes, now we can play Civilization 5. Now we can lead the Spanish Empire to victory. Yes. All right, let's do this. And shoot down. Oh, that's the fun. That's what I was looking forward to doing again in SWTOR. You know I love my AoE. Oh, yes. It's good to be back. Can you imagine just, you get this Republic trooper, you don't see their face, just coming onto you and starting to blast you down from above, calling down some rain of fire on you. And you can hear him laughing through his helmet like that. and that's the last thing you experience before you die. I'd love to see that in the movie. Maybe even an Imperial Trooper, something like that. Dimensional Tajigen Kaiden. Welcome to the channel. You want to see more passion like that? Hit that follow button and hit that little heart and become a superstar maniac. Or you can also take it a step further and subscribe. There's my sales pitch. No, seriously. I gotta showcase my superstardom like that. Okay, I'm gonna face this enemy. I'll do it. I was hoping to avoid that. But okay. Oh, wait a minute. Did that spawn more enemies? No? Okay. Oh, yes it did! Yes it did! Let's get the hell out of here then. Let's get the hell out of here, let's get the hell out of here. I mean, you don't want to be near the explosion anyway. Omatase shimashita. Thank you for waiting. Sorry, got a little bit laggy there. Wow, they want me to reconnect the controller? Even though I can just use mouse and keyboard, that's very strange, but okay. There we go. It's all reconnected now, though. That was kind of weird, but okay. So there's some rewards to claim here, which is fame, which I think is the experience training. But yeah, these are the challenges. Deal damage while in superstar mode, smash gold crates, land basic jumps. Oh, and we're in week 3 it seems. Brawl at bills, career. I should probably change that title card. See what customization I can give it. Anything I can use here. It's kind of similar to Apex Legends here, because you have the 3 plates where you can put something. There's nothing I can use here though. Nothing I can use here at all. Who knows what I have to do to unlock it? Haven't bothered checking. And yeah, it's also gonna be a super simple one here. This one looks nice. As much as I like this one, it does look too generic, so I'm gonna change it to that one. It's like a lot of fun to be had with these ones. Using this frame. And no other title, just a gladiator. And that's it. It is safe to be like that. And there's the battle pass that we don't have. Wait, did I actually get this emote? No, I don't get anything here. I mean, it says it's free, so yeah. No, I should have gotten this emote. Just like I got this Kill Bill sort of outfit. Martial Master, as they call it. Yeah. Okay, I think I see it. If that is the case, why don't we set that to be an emote? Which one should I replace? Actually, we don't need to replace any. We can put it here. I don't remember how you do emotes though. I'm gonna have to check again. But yeah, for now, let's go into another Battle Royale and see how we do this time. Well, so far we haven't had any short games at least. We made it to the top 10 on that game. I think I was literally number 10 or so there. So we'll see how that goes. Oh, I thought that suplex was gonna go over.
set to bring you the Rumble.
The Rumble, yes. I like those bouncy speakers. It's fun to have that. Let's go, actually, let's not go down there. I want to be up here so I can get, some magazines or something. I knew he was chasing me. I don't want to fight right now. Hold on, hold on. Hold on, let me get a special attack. You fucking asshole. You took my magazine. Hold on. There's weapons and protein. Oh, look at that. He got both of us. Me and another player there. All right, it's time to fight then.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Let's launch. Let's do it. We are very high up. But now let's do free fall. Wherever I may land. As long as we don't land on the water there. I know what happens if you land on that water over there. I went very high this time. Not by intent at all. There's a player there. Let's try not to land there. Let's try to be as far away from them as possible. Okay, we got 2 skills here. Rocket jump and volley dive. What is this for? I still don't understand what this thing is for. Do you get something special if you land there at the start of the match? Like, what is that for? What is that target for exactly? But I'm out of stamina now, sadly. Let's be careful with that. Here's a stamina upgrade. No, I don't want that bad breath. Good ease on a drop, though. That might be a good one to get. Oh, no, sorry. This is damage up, not stamina up. My bad. These are the most basic boxes, right? The red ones, if I'm not mistaken. Okay, that is gonna help with stamina recovery. More stamina here too. Let's climb up to get these stars and see what we've got here. I knew there was a box there, but I'm gonna leave it. At least I do have 2 specials right now, so I'm not entirely defenseless. Let's see. We've got a lot of action going on here. Eats in a drop. Let's go. Well, that was not a good one. Oh man. Let's not use the rocket jump like that. Power priority? What was that? What does that mean? What does power priority mean? Power? Well, okay, I jinxed it. I was talking about how we didn't have a short game, and now we had it. That's a pity. Let's get out of here. Let's go on to the next match. Get ready for the next battle. Battle. And yeah, let's play again. I wish there was more to do in the loading screen though while you're waiting for a game to happen. New fan mail, what is this? Huh, I'm gonna have to take a look at that next time. There was something going on there. There's a little bit of a storyline. A magazine, let's see if we're able to get... Oh, the Isuna drop, okay. We sadly didn't get it though. The other players took that from me. There's a sumo slap though.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6.
Yeah, it just gets very chaotic here, very messy. Oh, damn it! I wanted to do my sumo slap. There we go. I got to do like a millisecond of the sumo slap at least. At least I did a little bit. Alright. We're in a section of the city that has like very high buildings and such. I can actually like drop down to an area outside the ring.
Can you feel it?
Oh shit! Okay. There were a lot of great boxes there, but yeah, I'm gonna need to... I needed to get out of there. I might have gotten eliminated there had I not been careful. I think that player there is gonna chase me. I don't know if they got any skills, so it's best to get the fuck out of here. as soon as we can. Now is not the time to be fighting, my friend. No. But he's got an advantage because he got the first strikes. Damn, son of a bitch, he's good. He's really good. He knows exactly what to do at the right moment. Like, he knows when to do a strike, he knows when to do a grab. You are so obsessed with fighting, dude. Like, you gotta get some stuff first. But yeah, he's really good. He's really good. You can tell he's a veteran of the game as well. Even though he's dressed very simply. Like, it's not always because they have fancy shit going on or something like that, right? Sometimes the really good veterans of the game are wearing very basic outfits, like that one. So yeah, you can tell he's someone that plays like 10 hours a day or something. it's good to have people that are obsessed with the game like that. Every game should have them. The people that just don't do anything else. You can tell they don't do anything else, basically. And good for them. If they're enjoying the game, that's good for them. That's definitely not me, but yeah. Oh yeah, and the fan mail thingy. I wasn't able to check it. This is a good thing though, that we're able to go for the matches very quickly.
Welcome back, Rumblers. If you want to grab some lunch after this, I'm totally free. And you're buying.
I'm buying lunch. I don't have money for lunch. Not today, I think. Right, I wanted to get some magazines for potential moves. Let's see, we're able to grab this one. Bad breath. It's like the green mist, the black mist. Let's see if we're able to land any. Nope. Nope. We landed that one. I'm just concerned with landing that bad breath and nothing but that. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ikimashou! Elbow drop. Right, last match didn't count at all. Some shenanigans there at the beginning with a super obsessed player. Machos, it says right there. I like that. Oh yeah, macho man, into the danger zone. Yeah. So, I believe these are the ones that are called golden boxes. Okay, let's try to get them fast. We have a super high quality sumo slap here. Let's get everything they're giving me right here. Along with the stars before somebody comes along. I got lucky here at the beginning, I think. And let's see, wrecked shot, and this is a goal shot. Yeah, I'm not gonna get either one of those. The kick is fun, but I'm gonna stick to the uppercut, even though it's harder for me to land that one. But yeah, are these the golden boxes? Yeah, this is the gold crate, it said right there. This is a poison sumo slap. And a super sumo slap is what I had. Did it say poison? Or did I misread that by any chance? Lots of drinks, lots of powders. We're getting beefy out here. Beefy with steroids and all that. Okay, actually, I should get that wreck shot because it is higher quality than the uppercut I got. Let's see, what about this? Let's drink these things. Like, I hear some players nearby, but yeah, they're not that near. Super sumo slap. Dotskoi, wreck shot. Ooh. Wait, what the hell happened there? I have no idea what just happened there. Nice. Football kick right there. Kaiden kick. Blech. Let's stay out of that. There's a lot of combat going on back there. Looks like fun, but at the same time, it may not be as fun as it looks. That's how it can be in battle royales. But yeah, when you have a battle royale with not that many players like this one, in which the area is also smaller and all that, what ends up happening is that you have bigger groups of players concentrated in a single area. If you play something like Fortnite, like PUBG, I think, you're rarely ever gonna see that many players in a single area in solo mode. And even then, like when you see it in a team mode, whoa, did you see that? Oh my god. Oh, did you see that? Man, that blaster range just looks like a very difficult thing to learn, honestly. Whoa, 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 whoa. I don't know what the hell happened there. I kind of just dropped down. That was kind of weird, but okay. Let's see if I can get this. I see this stamina upgrade. Legs powder. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Another gold crate. I am kind of outside the ring, though. Speaking of which... Explode! Yes, we are halfway through. Oh, I was gonna climb up. Okay, let's see if I can still climb up. I just want to get out of there. Like, I'm not against fighting that enemy right now, but it's time to get the fuck out of there. Rumbleverse, Rumbleverse.
Look up in the sky, fresh grapes.
Somebody is chasing me there. I see you, you maniac. How about I try to do a grab? Maybe. Ooh, the special priority. She knows. Yeah, she's another one that knows exactly what to do. Oh god, that's gonna be bad. That's gonna be bad. How did she avoid that? Holy shit! She avoided that by like 1 frame. That was so close. That was so close. Doskoi, doskoi, doskoi. Not a good doskoi there. Well, I've got to try chasing her. Although we're kind of going outside the ring, but... no, let's get that stamina drink instead. That's a good idea there. Let her go away. Let her go away. We got bigger fish to fry, one might say. Man, some of the techniques that people pull here. It's like fighting games, you know? It always feels like the skill ceiling is galaxy high. Not sky high, not space high. Galaxy high, to be specific. Still managed to do that one. Red shot! Ugh, that was close. No, I'm an idiot. I forgot about the strike priority. Doskoi, doskoi, doskoi! Power priority. Okay, that could have been better. That could have been worse. Elbow drop for a little bit extra damage right there. They're trying the cyclone like that. You're seeing what happens when they do that. Trying to run away now. Are we? Run away. I'll see if I can grab this stamina drink right here. Ah, very good technique there. You deceived me. You bamboozled me, you maniac. Speaking of doing kicks though, I see that they were attempting a kick right there. Let's see if we can try a super mode. I was able to grab... No, wait, that was not the super. Oh, the reason it did an Irish whip was because I was doing the stamina button as well. So that's how Irish whips happen. Now that's a down. They also use their own super for that. Of course, I've got to give chase as much as I can. I have a decent amount of stamina, but I may run out of it soon. Ah, he has the same wreck shot. Oh no, I got dizzy! Whoa, nice block, nice block. That was a good block. And we have a third party. Well, as long as I eliminate someone here, if I can help it, that will be the important thing. Doskoi, doskoi, doskoi! Special priority. They took my KO away. You stole my kill. Let's do a nice football kick there. Here's another third party. But that's the chaos that comes with the Rumbleverse Battle Royale. She ran away, by the way. She's out of here. Power priority. Wait, what do you mean power priority? Didn't I have power priority as well? I think power is just an entirely different thing. What is power priority? What do they mean by power? Hey, I do say backseating is allowed, so If you have anything, any information about this maniacs, I would really appreciate it in the chat. If anybody can tell me. Ugh. But yeah, I knew I was gonna use my superstar power for that. What the fuck is that power priority? It's like the most powerful thing in the fucking game. Right, I think I know what it is now, but holy shit, dude. It's overtaking literally everything. What the fuck? Ah! Now that's gonna be it for me. Ugh. Ugh. Brain Buster perk. Let me see if I can get out of here. Taking advantage of that third-party intervention. I may not be able to climb here. I am so gonna get killed any moment now. We're in the final 6. I didn't even realize. That power priority. So power seems to be the most powerful thing, no pun intended, in the game. I just need to run away from everything now. Like, there's nothing else I can do. Until I can find some chicken, which I won't think I'll find. I can't even speak anymore, I'm sorry. All the adrenaline is like taken away from it. Adrenaline, you don't even feel the pain. Wilder than your wildest dreams.
The ring is closing in. Let's see how our competitors react.
We're in the final 6, as I said, and there's no recovery item anywhere. I am dead. I am dead.
Heading into the final ring. Whether we want it or not, this match will be winding down any moment.
But at least I made it to the top 6. So this was a good game in that sense, but that power priority, dude. Like, you have supers, you have strikes, you have grapples. They have the lowest priority, I think, grapples. What grapples are able to have priority over is a block, basically. But they will be overridden by, like, power or special or strikes, really. Let me see if I can do anything outside the ring here.
9, 8, 7, 6.
I gotta risk getting counted out. I gotta risk
4,
that.
3,
Wait.
1.
Oh my god! That was so clutch! We're in the final 4, like the Royal Rumble. I'm gonna try to cheese it. Try to just get away from it all. You can all have fun killing each other. I can see a couple veteran players, or at least players that look like they're veteran players. Doskoi! Well blocked! Kick! I'm out of stamina! Oh, I thought I was dead from that for sure. Hold on. I gotta see what I can do from here. These are the top 4 players. Perhaps I can do some nice chair shots right there. No? Let's see if we can get up there. Throw in the chair there. Look at the one on top of the tree like that. How do you do a taunt? I want to see if I can taunt them from there. Just like wave to them, or... I don't know how you do that though. That was close. I can see they're maybe trying to do something with that chair over there. This ring is so small right now. Like, yeah, I'm just trying to just not get involved in any battles. Oh shit. Super. They have the superstar power. My favorite word right there, superstar. I should not have used superstar mode there. I should have left that for a down. If I still have that available. Yeah, they're just gonna try to avoid me. It's like getting the superstar power in Smash Brothers, which makes you invulnerable. Basically. Yeah, that was a completely wasted superstar power. We're in the top 3 at least. Don't chase me, chase him. Chase the player that is atop that tree over there. They're starting to get counted out. Okay, that was decent. I thought he was gonna counter that for sure, but okay. He was starting to get counted out too, if you noticed. Dotskoi!
This is physical smash mouth rumbling.
Smash mouth rumbling. Let's go. Well, this was a hell of a game. Some shenanigans got pulled on me. Damn, they recovered with that chicken there. Did you see that?
8, 7,
I made it to the top 3 somehow. It was a matter of doing survival skills, I guess, and getting a bit lucky here and there. I was so close to elimination a couple times in this game. It was something else, let me tell you. I'm actually gonna get this Omega Cyclone. Omega Cyclone! Ugh, you're not gonna get me like that. No, sir, you shall not. I gotta try that Omega Cyclone. And they got another chicken. Where did they find that chicken? Oh no, that was not good. That was not good. They're doing some elbow drops, I also noticed. Look at this ring. Look at this ring. Oh, baby. It's the Royal Rumble. Let's get ready to rumble! Michael Buffer needs to announce this because it's time to rumble! That was close, that was close, that was close! They know the range of that Cyclone. They're doing well avoiding it the way they're avoiding it. Wow, got them both. That's what I wanted to do with that Cyclone, for sure. Yeah, that's what we're really trying to do with that. They got me with the kick there. Whoa! That could have been better, that could have been worse. Let's get ready, ready to rumble. Ready to, let's get ready to rumble. This is so complex right now. I feel like at this point, they should also be reducing the ring count. Whoa, super priority, I am dead. We are going to spectate this. We made it to the top 3. That's the best match I've had so far. So far. I'm supporting my boy here. They seem to be the underdog, but I think they just lost the game. Plus 40 fame. And yeah, the one with the fancy fire thingies. Great hair though. You know, I approve of hair with those colors. They seem to be the winner of it. Yeah, they got the they're playing on Xbox, it looks like. They got the super. Yeah, there you go. That fan mail thing. I want to check that. What is that? We got another free thing, but that's a lot of stuff in the battle pass. That's wonderful. Yes, it came down to those supers at the end there. As it should be. It's a thrilling way to end the match. I didn't have a super, sadly. I wasted my previous super. So there wasn't much I could have after that. At that point in the game. Bum, bum, ba-dum, ba-dum, bum, ba-dum. Okay, what is it that I got from the battle pass there? No, I don't have this yet, but I should use that porthole. Title card border. I want to take a look at that fan mail. Let me see. Oh, they're sending me things. Nice. I asked mom if I could write you and she said I should and see if you'd write back, so I am. Anyway, I thought you might like this. Bye. Thank you. So they give you things. It was so good to see you doing what you love in that last battle. You remind me of me in my younger days from Etna's Stomp. Okay, this is it, I guess? No. How do I check the rest of it? Hold on. How do I check the previous messages? Because there was a message I got and I missed it, unfortunately, because I was in the middle of, like, starting the match when I was looking at that. They should give you an option to see that, because I can't see it. But yeah, I got these gloves, I got some boots like this one. Not wearing that yet because I'm still wearing this outfit, which still looks so nice to me, honestly. Oh, this full mask looks great. A full mask like that, very good stuff. Corporate Hitman. Spiked shoulder pads, I really like those. The slick hairstyles are maybe not bad. Impatient emote. That sounds like me. You've heard the way I've reacted to some things on the game so far. I get impatient. I want my chicken. I need to recover my health. Let's go. Brawl up bills, challenges. I'm so confused. Like, I wanted to check the rest of the fan mail. See what I could do for that, maybe. There's like recent player settings. This is not it, though. This is not it. Oh, voice chat options. Oh, shit. I think people have been able to hear me in the voice chat. I think people may have been able to hear me in the voice chat. Although if I'm an opponent, it's very likely that they didn't hear me, but... Oh, damn it. This is why I always need to check this. Hopefully they didn't hear a damn thing, otherwise, it may have been annoying for them to hear, hopefully not. Like, if you're watching the live stream, it's one thing, but like, if you don't even know the person is streaming and like, loud in your ear, you just hear that voice just going nuts as I do. It can be bad for some people, honestly. I don't know how to check the rest of the fan mail. I missed out on some nice fan mail, so if I get fan mail again, I'm gonna try not to read it while I'm queuing up, because it doesn't let you read past fan mail. You just miss it. There was one earlier where I think somebody was like, sorry for calling you a noob earlier or something like that they were saying, but I missed it. I missed it, sadly. Well, back to this.
A little taste of what you can expect from today's match. Punch, kick, ow, ow, bang, bang, punch, punch, punch.
That's a good expectation of today's match. Listen to the announcer. Listen to the announcer. He knows what he's saying.
Crew in the booth and I are excited to be bringing you at home another great day of the Rumble.
Let's have a volley dive. Oh, yes, I know what this is. I know what this is. Oh, no, wait. No, I don't know what this is. Okay, let's see if we can do things with that volley dive. Perhaps using a weapon here. A bat. How about a volley dive? Oh, that was awful. Didn't hit anyone.
9, 8, 7, 6,
That was awfully done. Yeah, honestly, this is also a good training ground to practice some skills, to practice some moves. We're gonna be low this time, as low as we can possibly be. And it's time to free fall. Yeah, I'm gonna do it right now immediately. Very close to the ring. Let's see if we can land on that launch pad.
and looks like
Not
this is
quite,
it.
but we
Yes,
got it now.
landed.
Lots of stars
We're
there.
in for an incredible day.
We're in for an incredible day. Yes. Whoops, didn't mean to do that. That was a mispress of the button. Choke slam. Okay, okay. Gotta keep in mind the range of that one. You stay away from me. I want to get this gold crate right here. Okay, big piece of chicken. Not what I was looking for, but the core powder and the stamina drink are gonna be good. Man, it just makes me crave like an energy drink or something when I see that. Super Cyclone, very nice. Didn't mean to do it right there, actually. What? What are you trying to... Oh my god! Did you see that? That was one of the worst things ever. The cow here just kicking my ass. Okay, choke slam right here. Careful with the third party here. They just did the RKO, the Ruby Crusher, the Emerald Crusher. Got the strike priority on me. All right, let's see what we can do. Let's continue this fight with these two. Not what I meant to do, actually. Block training has been completed. Okay. Oh, no. Fight each other. Don't mind me. Cyclone. Super Cyclone reminds me of Zangief. I'm not the only one that thinks of Zangief when I see that. Oh, got a KO there with that. Okay. Got the power priority. Let's get out of that, like, outside area. Oh, nice! Wind Fist! Look at that! Look at that! That was close. Got the superstar ready. I'm not gonna activate that right now, especially with that third party coming in. Yeah, there's the power move. Oh, yeah, like, if they knock me out with their superpower, like, it might be a good idea to just, like, save that superstar mode. And on that note, let's take this opportunity to get out of there. I'm not sure if I'm getting chased. I'm just gonna try to get this box. Stamina drink. There's the one with the superpower there.
I hope you like contestants getting wild. If not,
How about Superstar versus Superstar? Yes! I got them while they were using an item, so there was that. There was that. A little bit of a lucky shot there. Pretty much a lucky shot. Let me see if I get this to increase damage. They're running away. Yeah, I figure they have low health right now. Nice KO! Did you see that?
Fair elimination.
I got the choke slam. I didn't think that would land for a moment. Super Cyclone. They got the priority on whatever they were doing there. But now I use my strikes. Yes! Nice! We are doing so well here. Not entirely intentionally. I'm just kind of mashing buttons sometimes. I'm the kind of noob fighting game player that just mashes buttons, but I think we've gotten like three eliminations so far or so.
If they want to continue to compete.
How many eliminations? Where do I see the eliminations? I can't find it on my screen, but it's there somewhere. It's gotta be there somewhere. If you know where, let me know. You know, I'm concentrating on the game too, so I don't fully pay attention to everything on my screen right now. Let's see, let's get these stars. Superstar no chikara. Superstar power. Like meteors from beyond. Yes, those meteors from beyond are welcome. Good Isuna drop. I'm really doing well with these two skills I have right now though. So let's keep them. As we continue collecting those stars, we're gonna have really good stamina recovery, so let's keep running everywhere. Oh! That was not good. That was not good. That was not good. That may have been a mistake I did right there. Let's get this though. Let's get this. Do you think it's time to be participating in this big fight going on here? Let's just continue increasing stamina and health and everything. Armor. There's something for health increase right there. I saw a big stamina drink over here, I think. Either I got it wrong or somebody already saw that. Somebody already took it, I mean. Choke slam! Like the Undertaker, like Kane, like Paul White, like the Hurricane. Gregory Helms. Ooh, that was close. Basically an unblockable. And a nice choke slam right there. I'm gonna go for that super. Oh yes, you don't want to be near me, my friend. They also have a super there. Nice chair shot they took on me. Where are you? Okay, that was a wasted super, sadly. That could have been better, that could have been worse. Whoa, let's avoid that action. As I collect these stars right here. Let's see where else we can collect stars. I see a very super book here. This is rocket jump, I'm not gonna take it. I'm not gonna make good use of that one. You've seen me use it before and I didn't use it well, that's for sure. Whoa, really good shot, really good shot. Got me there with that. Choke slam! Yeah, I noticed that block and I was able to do an appropriate move from that. Choke slam? No, 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 no. Missed him by a centimeter or so. Ah, I knew you would do that. I knew you would do that. Choke slam? They learned a good move there. That was a super high quality move, I think. Let's go around the ring area. I just saw they recovered. It may be a good idea for me to also look for some chicken to recover as soon as possible. Some nice music going on here. If I had a dance emote, I'm not sure if I do, I would probably be dancing there. Reminds me of Fortnite as well. With all the dancing in the current season.
Here come the loot crates.
Just a gentle reminder. Oh, also, we're in the top 10. But yeah, just a reminder about Fortnite. We're in the second to last week of this season. We're not gonna dive anymore after this. It's probably gonna be time for, well, action once again and probably some spooky stuff. Because this season is gonna fall in October as well. That managed to hit. Or I think it may have been that other player that hit them. I want to get out of here because I want to recover. Find some chicken if possible. Let's see if we can try it with this box by any chance. No. Oh yes, there's a piece of chicken there, but yeah, unfortunately, I'm not gonna be able to get it. So I gotta see where I can go. Otherwise, I'm just gonna die right here. I nearly got that piece of chicken. That leg.
The ring might be shrinking, but the mayhem's just getting started.
Chicken, 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 chicken. Chicken, chicken, chicken. I gotta risk the ring out again.
8, 7,
Somebody was chasing me.
6, 5, 4.
Let's get back in the ring. Let's get back in the ring. And we gotta let that count reset as much as possible before we get out of there. Like, it recovers there. Yeah, nothing I could do. Nothing I could do. I just had to, like, probably find a piece of chicken somewhere and, hopefully be able to recover, but no such luck. No such luck. A big part of playing Battle Royale games is gonna be luck. Especially when they're in their early stages. But, yeah, like... Rumbleverse would have a lot of fighting game elements, so it reduces the luck factor by a lot, maybe. But luck still plays like at least 70% of it, I would say. From my non-professional point of view, you might say. I do firmly believe, though, that in a lot of these games, luck is like no less than 50%. And anybody who says otherwise is the privileged child of Lady Luck and Father Fortune. And they don't realize it. Or they do realize it and they're just on denial. Or something like that. Smash Brothers is similar in that sense. Okay, I got a new frame that I should use. Remind me to put on that new frame if I forget. I probably will forget with all the mayhem going on. And speaking of mayhem, here we are. Dropping down. That's part of the fun of the lobby right now, that you just drop down a lot. Punch, 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 grapple, grapple, and this and that and all that. Blah, blah, blah. I don't know what I'm saying anymore. Let's see if we can grab this magazine. I get the feeling somebody's gonna steal that from me. We got a big swing. I would love to do that on someone. Yeah, let's not take this. Swing goodbye! Oh, the big swing is so much fun. Couldn't do it there, though. Somebody kind of canceled it. Yeah! I was hoping to do that big swing there. Sadly, didn't get to do it. That's it. Yes, Shikuzon. Let's see how we do on this one. That was a top 6 right there. Am I getting better, or is that the luck factor that I'm talking about? I think it's a combination of both. Let's drop down somewhere around here. See if we can land on that rooftop. Yes. No, I didn't want to grab that chicken. But yeah, Gaia Viridian, you're a superstar. Thank you for that follow. Great to see you, Gaia. I'll be seeing you this Friday for Dungeons and Dragons. Hold on, I gotta focus on the game right now. I hope you're doing well, Gaia. Thank you so much. Yeah, like, I think I really need to go back and take a look at the rest of the party. Like their Twitch channels, if they stream on Twitch, because I don't know if they, if I have followed everyone. Like, I was surprised to find that I didn't follow you here on Twitch, so I immediately went for the follow. Let's see if we can do that giant swing or diamond crusher. Oh, they're good! This player knows, this player knows, this player is knowledgeable. You can tell this player really knows the game! That's another 10 hours a day, maniac. Like the other one that eliminated us in that short game. Oh, I am done. I am done. This is it. Time to get out of there. Thank you so much, third party, for maybe saving my life. Like, they're one of those players that is able to never stop doing a combo like that. I think they were chasing me, though, so I need to continue running. Because my life does depend on it. As they say, running like your life depends on it, but my life does depend on it. And unfortunately, I have run out of stamina. I gotta look for some chicken. I am starving right now. Maybe increasing my max health there might be a good idea. No, yeah, but that player knew the range, the exact range of every move. Like, some players are just able to, like, be incredible. Like, they probably... It feels like they're a developer of the game, you know? Like, they probably have taken a look at the frame data specifically for things, and that's how they know it. But they don't. Those kinds of skills escape the fuck out of me. Like, I just can't I just can't ever see myself learning those skill sets. Like, seriously, how do you know the exact range of a skill? And I'm talking about, like, in fighting games as well. Like, it feels like... How can I really explain to you how alien this mindset seems to me? Like, how impossible it seems to me. Like, it feels like watching an alien, you know? An alien who is more advanced than a human being. Just able to do things that human beings can't do. It's like being a human being in Dragon Ball and seeing Goku go Super Saiyan. Like, how does he do that? I try it and I can't do anything near that. Okay, if I do get eliminated here, I will recover as long as I have this super available. So there is that. But I need some chicken. I am starving.
The ring is shrinking. This means less scenery, but more throwing down.
Haha. Well said, well said. Oh man, I can't find any recovery items. And by the time I find any, there's gonna be some players nearby. So I will not be able to take them. I need my chicken. Chicken legs or a full chicken, maybe. I hear some action nearby. We want to avoid that as much as possible. I don't want to get that.
More crates are on the way. Time to scramble.
I did just increase my damage at least. Let's increase that max health. Increasing your max health... actually, I think it does recover you a little bit. I was gonna say it doesn't recover you at all, but... It does seem like it kind of does. But yeah, chicken is actually kind of hard to find. Or maybe it's hard to find when you're looking for it. It's one of those things that's like that. Sometimes it do be like that. So it's difficult to say. I hope you can tell, however, that I'm having a lot of fun in the game. Like, yeah, it gets frustrating when a player just owns the fuck out of me and I'm like, this is an alien. This is Goku. And I am Krillin. I am Tenshin Han. Like, I can get to a certain level, but I'll never get to their level, you know?
The ring might be shrinking, but the mayhem's just getting started.
That's the best analogy I can think of, I guess. Like, to really, really try point the home that it just seems so impossible. So unbelievably impossible. And they have some sort of, like, innate brain power, innate, like, thing in their biology, in their mind, that is just not in me. But theoretically, yeah, it's something that should be possible. You know, it's like saying, hey, you know, I can't sing. This person is so good at singing, but I will never be able to sing. But yes, you could. You could learn it. Here's the thing, though. Here's the caveat that they never tell you about when they tell you can do anything, which to an extent is true. The thing they don't tell you about is how long it takes for some people. So for me, some things like learning to get good at this game, learning to get good at Blood Hunt that we're gonna play tomorrow, learning to draw maybe, they are things that, let's say to the average person, it takes them 100 hours to learn it. For me, it takes 10 times that at least. So, it would be 1,000 hours instead of 100 hours. And so, I gotta give priority to other video games that give me more bang for my buck. And because I am partly also a variety streamer, I stream other video games, I play other video games. I'm not gonna take that skyrocket, but I will take this stamina drink. I don't need that health powder anymore. That's the max health I will ever be able to get, it looks like. What about the stamina? I think I could get... No, that's it for the stamina as well. What about the power? We're gonna have to look at that. Now is the time to be fighting people. Giant swing! Swing goodbye! Let's see if we can do the Diamond Crusher. No, we cannot do it. People basically got in the way there. Whoa, let's be careful here. Let's be careful. There's a lot of people here, so... There's a lot of action in that sense. Giant swing! Like Claudio Castagnoli, the Ring of Honor World Champion. I think he's still the World Champion as far as I know. Whoa. Gotta be careful here. Claudio Castagnoli from AEW and Ring of Honor. I don't know if he still has the title, but last I checked he did. The Giant Swing. I don't think it does that much damage. It's mostly just to get like opponents away from you or something like that. Oh, this is a fun area to fight in though, because it's exactly that. Didn't think that would land. Let's be careful though, there are a lot of players around here.
The ring is closing in.
And the ring is about to close in, so we need to get out of there. As fun as that area looks like, to have a fight in. I mean, it's made for that, right? It's made for that. It's like a literal... It's like an actual ring within a ring, you might say. There's also this this court. Basketball court. Looks like a basketball court of sorts to me. Kind of looks like fun, but the way the seats are distributed, like... You may have, like, accidents happen with the audience. Okay, we need to get out of here. Whoa, that was a lot of damage. Couldn't do the giant swing, sadly. They canceled it. The bastards. Ugh. If they knock me out, it's okay because I have the super recovery. But it might be good to get some chicken. I heard them eating here. I heard this person eating. Okay, they downed me. But here's the recovery. Nevertheless, we need to be careful here. Oh, shit. I think I'm dead. I think I'm dead. And we made it to the final 10 again. Top 8. Oh, I think I'm dead. Oh, no, wait, I'm not dead. What are you doing? Did you see that flexing they were doing? I see you, you maniac. I see what you're doing. Okay, we really need to, like... Let me get out of the ring. I gotta see if there's something good for me. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Oh, shit.
4, 3, 2.
No! No! Get the hell out of here! Are you kidding me? Oh my god! Are you fucking kidding me? Epic fucking games! I was trying to get out, but the fucking corner of that ring there bounced me, and it just pushed me back. That was so dirty. That was pig dirty. Dirty, dirty, dirty. Like the muddiest of pigs ever. Oh my god. That's one of the dirtiest eliminations I've ever seen in my fucking life. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. That hurts. That hurts my heart. Oh my god. Dude, like, I was trying to climb the fucking, like, ropes of the ring or whatever you want to fucking call them. And I got into the corner that bounced me back. And that was it. Otherwise, I may have been able to make it. Maybe. But alright. Incredible fight. I'd expound on the poetry of your combat, but I have to scrub the statues in the sculpture garden. The pigeons have been defiling the deltoids again. From Delphin Maximus. Maximus, your #1 fan. Okay. Oh man, I need to like take that bad taste out of my mouth. Actually, I'm gonna take another small AFK break for a moment. And yeah, I'm gonna drink some water. I need to take the bad taste of that dirty elimination out of my mouth. That was so dirty, Epic Games. Unbelievably dirty. Like, I've seen pigs that are not as dirty as that. Seriously. Oh, this is nice though. I'm unlocking some nice things. I'll be happy to get those. Yeah, with the boxing kind of gloves that I have. That looks really good. 3 final rings reached. No chalk slam eliminations, but I want to get that there anyway. I mean, it looks nice anyway. Very similar to Apex Legends in that sense. Alright, not gonna take us long this time. Ugh, I'm sorry about the yelling. I hope it doesn't get too loud, everyone. But this game stirs those emotions in me. And get prepared for that because it's gonna be like that for the entire week. Like, why? How did this happen? Blah, blah, blah. Something like that, you know? Yeah, welcome to Battle Royale week. Welcome to Battle Royale week. Kamen Rider Geats and all that. You know, this weekend is gonna be a major weekend with Kamen Rider stuff because Futo Tante, the anime sequel to Kamen Rider Double, continues. And so we have Futo Tante, we have Kamen Rider Geats every weekend, but then this coming weekend we also have the the third and final part of the Kamen Rider Girls Remix special that they're doing. That has like a lot of returning characters from past Kamen Rider series and it's crazy. It's basically what I wanted Kamen Rider Revised to be, but that's another story. So there's gonna be like 3 episodes of Kamen Rider this weekend. It's a big weekend. It's a big weekend. So yeah. I probably should make a tweet about that. I'm just making a note right now to tweet about that on the Kamen Rider Daily account on Twitter. So there's that. All right. I will be back, everyone. As always, stay connected to the Tajigen Temple. Omatase shimashita. Thank you for waiting. Yes, I managed to take that bad taste out of my mouth. I feel okay now. It's always the heat of the moment, man. It's always the heat of the moment. No, I don't think it was dirty. I don't think it was dirty anymore, but it's heartbreaking. What an elimination. But no, I did what I had to. I had to take the risk to get out of the ring to find a better recovery item. I found it. Unfortunately, yeah. What probably would have saved me was waiting a little bit longer so that my count out number was higher than that. And so I would have more time to be out of the ring. So the thing that happens is that it counts from 10 to 0. And, aha! You just got home from work and you saw that you got your VRM file in the mail. 3D, here you come, indeed. Well, I am so thrilled to see that soon, Alluring. Let me know, or rather, no, yeah, I'll be on the lookout on your Discord and Twitter as to when you'll have your first stream in 3D, in full 3D.
We all know, the barge isn't just a space to warm up for the bout ahead, but also a place to
So yeah, that sounds great.
greatest looks.
That sounds fantastic, Alluring. And I hope it was a good day at work. I hope everything was okay. And yeah, hopefully we'll be there in 2 days for Royale. On a much later time than today. But it should be able to work out just fine. I want to do a sumo slap. Let's see. Doskoi, doskoi, doskoi! 8, 7. It's gonna be Thursday? Well, that's gonna be the day we have Royale, so I don't think I'll be able to see it as much. Because I really wouldn't be able to have... yeah, I would see it later then. If it's like at the same time as like my stream. I mean, we're gonna collab, I think, so I think it's gonna be like that, but... yeah, I'll catch it whenever I can. Oh, let's land there, let's land there! Oh, yes, we landed here. Somebody else landed here too, but
After I get my lunch order,
you do your thing, I'll do mine. And yeah, a lot of people are landing here, which is no surprise, given the high amount of loot we have here. The high quality loot we're seeing here. Want to see if I can collect those stars before... yeah, let's drop down here. I turned into like a little dwarf of sorts. Alright, yeah. Let's get out of there. I managed to recover there, and I'm okay. A spear tackle. Okay, I think I know what that one is. Gonna do it like Edge, like Roman Reigns, the head of the table. Oh, but yeah, I didn't say the count out. And also I wanted to talk about why it was a big week for professional wrestling this past week. What do we have here? Bionic uppercut? I think I'm good. I don't think I'm gonna pull that one off that well. But yeah, basically, if it counts down to, let's say, 5 seconds, if you get out of the ring immediately after, again, it's gonna continue from those 5 seconds. However,
must go on.
you can wait a little bit but while still being inside the ring, and you'll recover that. So there's that. Good luck, I'll be looking while I start figuring out how to set this up. Yeah. I hope you're able to figure it out, and if after the stream I can help you with anything, let me know. Of course, remember that I'm not exactly an expert, but yeah. Hopefully you're able to have it set up nicely and ready for Thursday. Now, what was I going to say? Big week for professional wrestling. There was WWE Clash at the Castle and AEW All Out. Those are the 2 events I'm aware of. I don't know if anything else happened in other promotions, in other companies. And I didn't watch either of them because I don't have time to watch those things anymore. Sometimes I watch... no, and not even like... no, I was gonna say sometimes I watch clips. I watch like a couple of clips from a couple things, but really... there's somebody here. That was somebody dropping down there. Let me just get over here. Maybe to get away from people. Yes! I was hoping I would be able to grab them with that. Let me get that then. They were about to learn the move, but I didn't let them. So yeah, sometimes you get the good luck of catching someone while they're trying to get an item. And really, this can be the case in any battle royale. When they're like getting an item, you catch someone in Fortnite using a slurp juice. And so you're able to have some good shots before they have to dodge that and maybe strike back. And it also happens on the other side of the coin. It can also be very unfortunate that they catch you while you're using an item. Or while you're opening a chest, or something like that, right? But it's something you gotta always expect. You should take the risk anyway. That's something I've come to learn now that I've played more. That made me think of that line for the first Hobbit movie where one of the dwarves mishears something some says, then says, "He said he's an expert!" Huh. Not sure if I remember that line. When was that? That must have been from the first movie, I think.
Gorgeous sight. More loot incoming.
But I think it kind of rings a bell. But yeah, you let me know. You let me know. Let's see if we can get more damage there. He says he's an expert. Ha ha! My classic dwarven voice. You know, with the sound tests I was doing recently, with the changes I did to my microphone, and by the way, hopefully you're able to notice those changes already, that they're not complete. They're not finished, by the way. There's some other things I need to do. Hopefully I have time later today after the stream. But yeah, I also got to, like, test out my voice acting skills, voice impressionism skills, doing that kind of voice and stuff. So I got to get refamiliarized with that. That was when the dwarves were questioning Bilbo's burglar skills. Oh, yeah, okay, that makes sense. That makes sense, yeah.
Look out, everyone! The ring is shrinking.
What do we have here? Super chokeslam? I'm gonna leave what I have right now. We're good right now. Like, almost halfway through the game, 21 players left. I'm just relaxing here, just walking around. Just walking like this. Okay, let's stop. Let's not get overconfident, especially because there's somebody nearby with a supercharged already. Let's get out of the way. Move, bitch, get out the way. Somebody's chasing me. Hey, you can stay up there. I'm out of stamina, actually, so it's best if we recover that as soon as possible. Let's wait a little bit. Let's wait a little bit. I could use maybe a stamina drink or something like that. No such thing here. That chicken might be helpful, but not to me. Call an ambulance, but not for me. One of my favorite memes still. I have forgotten about that. One of those memes that I think is relevant at any time. Oh, shoot! Ah, didn't mean to do that! Okay, giant swing, go flying! Doing a giant swing in very high ground like this can be a lot of fun. Whoa! How did they do that? Wait a minute, how did they hit me? They should not have been able to hit me there. I was already out of the way. Did they throw something at me? They must have thrown something at me. Okay, I think the chicken was here, so maybe... Okay, if I can find chicken, I need to recover health now. Now I do need an ambulance. Yes, call the ambulance for me this time. Oh, shit. You can't breathe for a single moment. They may come from anywhere. They have come from everywhere. Crumbling worlds behind. Reasons what we're gonna give to be given peace of mind. Crimson, ouch. Ouch, 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 ouch. Crimson is the pavement, blood is the ripping from our dreams. To the sound of smashing, ouch. Yesterdays we danced in ecstasy. Oh, craven devour me. Take me away. Whoa, to infinity. Take me away. Take me away. Ah, damn it. I'm looking for chicken. It's always when I'm actually looking for it desperately that I can't find it. And when I'm not looking for it, I find like a chicken every other box I open. At least I won't get killed immediately if they drop my health down to 0. My stamina is running out. Let's recover a little bit. Was there any chicken around here? People are getting KO'd left and right here. Of course, I don't want to like have my super be used there already, like that. I gotta get out of the ring for a moment and risk it.
9, 8.
I really love the concept though. Like, it's just like pro wrestling. You get counted out. It's not a loss of health or shields. Well, there's no shields. There's no shields. There's only health. Which was my bad. I got it a little bit wrong there. We are in the top 10, so that's good, but we are not in a good place.
Who's gonna get these beautiful crates?
I am not gonna get those beautiful crates, I think. Or actually, yeah, if they drop some crates in the ring area, I mean... Oh, shit. They found some chicken there. I was gonna try to get it. I think my count-out number is not recovering anymore. I could be wrong, though. No, wait! Oh, shit! I didn't want to activate the super! Fuck! Oh, no. Damn it. Okay. I'm gonna have to try to use it now. Oh, I pushed the wrong button. No! Why the fuck does that keep happening to me? Ah! Alright then. I'm trying to get my bearings here. Alright, I am so gonna get murdered. Yeah, they murdered me mid-air like that. Oh, god damn it. Like, I was trying to climb, but I also ended up pushing the right trigger, which was how it did that. It happens to me in fighting games especially, that I push the wrong button. And, yeah, if I ever stream a fighting game, God forbid, God save my soul if that happens. If I do that, you're gonna hear me say, every other minute you're gonna hear me say, oh, that's not what I meant to do. Oh, no, that's not what I meant to do. Oh, no, wrong button. Oh, no, wait, that's not what I wanted. You're gonna hear me you're gonna hear me say that like 80% of the stream or so.
Looking for action?
It's always like that.
You found it. Welcome to the Rumble. We're about to begin. Grab those protein shakes, protein pods, and if it's your
Protein shakes.
A protein appetizer sampler platter with extra protein nachos.
That's a lot of protein. Let's see, let's get maybe... Oh yeah, there's the protein there we're talking about. Perhaps I can do a chair shot on someone. Yeah, there's your chair shot. Let's see if I can get this magazine to get a great Isuna drop. Oh, that was close, that was close. I just wanted to do that move. I just wanted to do that. Sorry, not sorry. It's a fun move to do. Maybe hard to land to an extent. Let's do another one. Yeah. Great way to end as we start the game. A thing ends, another thing starts, right? Let's see. Can we land? Okay, let's see if we can land on that rooftop. Yes, we managed to. But so did this other player and that other player. Yeah, I am, maybe need to get out of here. It was a hot drop. Time to get out of here. I'm just gonna get out of here. Those fights are not worth it. Especially when there's other boxes I can get somewhere else. And I also need some chicken. We got a nice sumo slap poison. Sumo slap, no less. Very nice, very nice. You guys have fun fighting each other. I need to get some chicken. I just want to like chill out and have lunch, something like that, you know. Yeah, there's no chicken here. Oh, and both of the things I have are poisonous. Interesting. But yeah, it's always when you're looking for it that you can't find it. Typical Cosmos. I am a cosmic plaything. You see? The Cosmos just has fun with me. In that way. Yeah, again, nothing there. I will get that spear tackle though. That's a good one. This ring as well.
The ring's closing.
The ring is closing. Let's get ready to rumble. Let's get it. Ready to rumble. Ready to. There's players around here. Let's be careful. Finally got my chicken. That's the benefit of being so early in the game still, that you have a wide search area, so you are more likely to find what you're looking for. I still need to recover a little bit more. So if I could get another leg, yes. That's what I needed. And let's see. Oh yes, let's get the super sumo slap. Perfect. Perfect. It's not poisonous anymore, but it's still good. Definitely still good. Oh yeah, this area is a lot of fun. Those bouncy pads. Haha, of course I was gonna try the elbow drop like that. Doskoi!
A buttload.
Oh, I was hoping that would reach. He also has the sumo slap. Nice stamina break there. Gotta be careful not to be caught in that situation either. I've been caught in that stamina break a lot as of late. Like, you know, running around like that. Running around at the speed of sound. Got places to go, gotta follow my rainbow. Can't stick around, gotta keep moving on. Okay, I think may not be worth pursuing that battle there. But let's see what we can do. Some stars here that I maybe can grab. Oh! I was trying to grab those, didn't get to do that. Never mind. Never mind. Let's find some chicken again if we can. That would be a great boon. As we get ready to rumble. Like Michael Buffer would say.
Here comes the ring.
It's not boxing, but it still applies. It still very much applies. I remember the Royal Rumble of 2008. Michael Buffer announced that. The Undertaker and Shawn Michaels, the last two of 2007's Royal Rumble, were now the first two in the 2008 Royal Rumble. And Michael Buffer announced their names. Well, he didn't say Shawn Michaels, he said Heartbreak Kid. The Heartbreak Kid! The Undertaker! It was really well done. For the most part, the 2008 Royal Rumble was a good one. But the winner of the Royal Rumble and number 30 in that Rumble? Terrible. I will say that. Oh, man. But I'm starting to go on a tangent here. Let's see what we got here. It's another super sumo slap, so I don't need that. Let's see. Damage. No, I will not get that. Because we have a super combo expert. Oh, he says he's an expert. Let's do a sumo slap. That was not successful. No, but yeah, this player is an expert. You can tell. You can tell this player is an expert. We got a nice clash there. Clash Royale. On the Battle Royale. I need to get out of here. Time to recover health. Let's try not to use that super there. That super mode. I'm a superstar. So I know very well what it's like to have a superstar mode like that.
And the ring never stops closing in on our competitors.
Let's see, maybe we can get more stamina. Careful with those people there. You can tell people are experts because, like, they're able to have non-stop combos. Like, no matter what you do, you are doing a lot of different things and you still get a lot of non-stop combos. Like, they're able to keep it going. And they're also able to read the exact range of every move. They know exactly which move to do, like... They have completely learned the system. And they feel like aliens. They feel like aliens. They feel like Goku, and you feel like Krillin. Or Tenshin Han, or Yamcha. Yeah, I am Yamcha. I am Yamcha, and they are Goku. That's how it feels like. No matter how hard I try, there's a ceiling that I'll never be able to reach. Because of the innate biological difference, potentially. That's the best analogy I can think of, as I said. Alright, there's some action going on up here. Doskoi! This was the same player. This was the expert I was talking about. Maybe we can use that bat. Oh, I didn't think that I would be able to grab them with that suplex there. That's great! No. That's the power priority. Whoa! Look at that spear! That was a lot of damage too. Nice power priority. There's a third party here, I think. Did you see that? My god. That was some great damage there too. This kind of looks like Harley Quinn. If I didn't know any better, I would say it's a Harley Quinn skin, but this ain't Fortnite. No. No. I mean, just because she has pigtails and is blonde doesn't mean she's like Harley Quinn, but something about her, something about the rest of the outfit looks like Harley Quinn to me. And there she is. You know, it's like Sonic and Smash Brothers. It's like Snake and Smash Brothers. Like Cloud, like Bayonetta. It's a third party. It's an unexpected third party. You see? Let's get back to the roof. Ah, my friend is here again. Let's go! And they drop down again. Just like that. Let's see if we can get that chair. For some chair shots, we're in the top 10. This is a fun place to be at. It's a safe place, but at the same time, a risky place to be at. Even if it were in the early game, or actually in the early game it would be riskier than safer. And yeah, this is typically a place you would want to land on. Because if I'm not mistaken, there are like there's very good loot in that area. Oh shit! They completely got me from behind. They ganked me from behind. It's difficult sometimes because it's really difficult to have like a good look around your environment. Fortnite has been the best at like being able to predict when other players are gonna get close to you, because you're able to hear them and even have visual sounds to help you with that. Like you're able to hear them with like two senses, with sight and with sound. You're able to hear them. Basically, it's literally that. That's not hyperbole, that's literally, you're able to hear them with two senses. And that is very helpful. And in many other battle royales, you don't really have that benefit. I figured there was somebody up here. Yeah. Doskoi! Ooh! Ooh, they did the same thing to me! Got me downed. Thankfully, I had that super. There's a reason why I saved that. Oh man, that hurts. I thought I was eliminated there for sure. Let's see if we can climb up here as they count me out. Okay, let's recover as much of that as possible. Nobody is up here this time. Whoa! I don't know where they came from. But yeah, I was gonna try to maybe stay there for a couple seconds because it was gonna be time to move. It was gonna be time to move for some chicken. To find some chicken, potentially. Where did they come from? I didn't see them above. Like, man. It's just as I told you. Sometimes you're not able to hear people that are nearby. This is why Fortnite is like very friendly to players of all skill levels. Like, yeah. Because it gives you so many tools to be able to learn the game. And no other Battle Royale game that I played matches it. No other Battle Royale goes anywhere near matching it. Because a lot of them, to an extent, even if they have a tutorial like Apex Legends and the firing range and all that, they just push you into the water without teaching you how to swim, without giving you a life vest, you know? They teach you how to do the motions, like, continuing this analogy. Apex Legends, for example, they have a tutorial. So they teach you how to do the motions. Hold on. I prefer not to talk over, like, other dialogue. They teach you how to do the motions outside the water, and then they just push you onto the water like that. And they expect you to learn everything in that way. That's how they do it. I'm just gonna stay still here. And that's it. Oh yeah, and this builds up my star meter, my superstar meter. I just realized. So yeah. What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, I forget you can charge those. Yeah. I'm glad I'm paying attention to that right now. Oh, the camera angle's here though. Because I'm in a corner. It really sucks when you get into a game and you're trying to fight against the camera. It's something you should always avoid in your video game. But yeah. And then the Vampire the Masquerade Bloodhound. Yeah, the Vampire the Masquerade Bloodhound is like telling you to read a book about how to swim. Oh, shut up, announcer, I'm trying to speak. All right. Giving you a book about learning how to swim. You read the book. And then you read the first chapters of the book. And then they push you into the water, just like that. Again, without a life vest or anything like that. And that's how it is. Fortnite, on the other hand, gives you a life vest. They give you clear instructions in the water. That's how it feels to me. And then what else do we have? Royale is similar. There was a tutorial though, but yeah. They need to do more. They need to do more. More tools to be able to learn the game, if you will. How do you emote though? I forgot how you do that. I need to check the button for that. But alright. Let's get back here. Free falling now. I get the feeling other players are gonna land here too. Let's see how this goes. You know, I think my voice is louder than the game, but sometimes it just feels... I don't like how it feels to be speaking over other dialogue. It feels like it makes it more difficult for you to be able to hear me. Or if you're more interested in the dialogue. You break my heart being more interested in the game than me, but yeah. If you want to hear the dialogue more, you're not going to be able to hear it because I'm speaking, right? So yeah, there's that. Careful, careful. We got a choke slam and a vicious mist. Oh, got a nice strike there. Kind of a strike priority there. Choke slam! Just like Kane, The Undertaker, Paul White, The Big Show. Formerly known as The Big Show. Who else? Who else is like known for doing choke slams? I don't really know. Abyss maybe? Chris Parks? I think Chris Parks is the name of Abyss. You know, he was known as Abyss in TNA. And I think he's currently a trainer in WWE, actually. Could be wrong. But yeah, I need some chicken. Not that much, but the sooner I can get it, the better. We don't want to be at such low health right now. But I will take these items. They will be helpful. Because I'm spending a lot of stamina here. Doing a lot of things. Let's see. Trying to get as many stars as I possibly can to get that superstar power. A thing that is fitting exactly for yours truly. I am made to be a superstar. Oh yes. Well, alright, like, I feel like I'm sort of like winding down from all the action. It's very quiet right now. I have super mode available. Of course, we're gonna save that. That does not expire from what I've been seeing. So that's good. It expires when you use it, because you have a timer until you can use the super move. Yeah, these days it seems that I'm using the super mode mostly to just have the recovery. That seems to maybe be the smartest way to use it. I get the feeling they might change that. Am I able to get food here? Yes. They might change that because I get the feeling, sorry I'm using that phrase a lot, that the majority of players are gonna be using the super, not for the actual skill, but mostly for the recovery.
The ring's moving in. Don't get caught out of bounds.
I'll try not to. Let's be mindful of the surroundings. Oh yeah, let's see what we got here. Yes, Cosmo Shot. That's a nice name. I like that sort of name. I don't think I need that weapon. We can maybe use more arms. No, we have maximized damage right there. Perfect, perfect. Okay, here we have a vicious mist. I'm not gonna take that.
Crates are incoming.
Crates! Nice, nice, nice. I see a red crate here. Common crate, I think that is. No need for that arms powder. Do I have enough stamina? Okay. Enough with the stamina as well. What about the health? That's it. We've maximized every single one of them, I think. Hopefully, you know, I am learning. I am getting better at the game. Oof! Strike priority, strike priority. They poisoned me. But I managed to do that beautiful Cosmo Shot.
That's to win.
Dolphin dive, eh? Curious to see what that looks like. Aha, okay. Special priority, got the poison summon slap. Ooh! Glad I was able to land that one.
Which rumblers will prevail?
Oh, got the mist. He's got a lot of poison.
As big as Gravital City itself. Everyone's
Earlier in one of the games,
around the protein shake
I did manage to have that loadout as well for a moment. You know, the 2 poison skills like that. I tried to grab this. Hold on. I wanna grab this chicken. Gonna be very helpful to me. Oh shoot! Let's be careful with that super. No, that was not the super. They got downed and they recovered. Much like what I'm planning to do with my own super. So yeah, let's keep going here. Let's keep going here. That dolphin dive is gonna be tricky. It's a volleyball dive, basically. So I gotta use it in the right way. Let's see if we can get that. There's players around. We are in the top 15. Oh yeah, still some ways to go before we get to the final 10, but we're getting closer for sure. So yeah. We're breaking so many windows just climbing. What do we have here? Another dolphin dive. No, thank you. We can get this stamina drink though. Do they stack up by any chance? I could take 2 of them maybe and see what happens. Let's be careful here, because if I'm not careful, I'm gonna drop down all the way to the water there. We don't want that. I could still use a little bit of chicken. You know, the closer I am to max health, the better. And maybe some better skill somewhere. Although the 2 skills I have are epic, but one that I can use better than the ones I have right here. Let's see. Golden crate and a super sumo slap. I'll take that. I'll take that. I'd rather have that than the dolphin dive, you know? I'm glad I got that. That's the sort of thing I was looking for. Yes, I generally use the super sumo slap well.
I never get sick of the sight of those crates falling. Thanks, refs.
More crates falling. Oh, I thought that was a crate. That was a player dropping down. Chunky person there, just elbow dropping. Oh yeah, we got a lot of chunkers in the game. Doskoi!
On their bad side, folks.
Let's get out of there, let's get out of there. I don't think that's a good place to have a fight in. A lot of people dropping down like a meteor with their elbow drops. When you do it from a certain height, it's gonna be like that. It's gonna be like that. Lots of fighting happening here. Yes, I knew I would land that one. Lots of third party, but that is the mayhem that we can have in a game such as this. No, that was not a good one to do.
The clock never
Doskoi!
ring never stops closing in on our competitors.
I think I mentioned this before, but this is a good time to remind you that my main in Street Fighter 4, and to an extent in Street Fighter 2, is E Honda actually. Just wanted to try a charge character, you know, to see what it's like, because I never really tried out one like that. And before I knew it, he became my main character. He became the character that I played with. Oh, that was close, that was close. Not good range. The range there was not good. Not a good way to go about it. The range in the Cosmo shot is very short too. That was close, but yeah. No cigar. Not like that, at least. Oh, no. Get me close to the ring. Yeah, thank you. Thank you for the push there. We need to get back on the ring. Final 10, and the ring is so small. So much mayhem. Whoa, what the hell happened there? That was so weird. I'm not sure what the hell that was about, but okay. Might be good to look for some chicken soon. But I do have this super down saved. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm not the... Oh, how did he do that? How did he still land it on me? That was close. Wow. There are some skills that you're just able to control in a certain way. Like, it's crazy, dude. There's a lot of chicken here, though. That's good, though. That's good. That we have all that chicken there. Speaking of which, gotta give that a try, but I wasn't able to get that chicken. Somebody else got it, and we got into the fight with them. Oh man, they're gonna ring me out. They're gonna ring me out. A single second out of the ring right now can be really bad for me. So I gotta recover as much as I can. Oh, he still landed that. How did he do that? Dude, this guy is an expert player. Holy shit. They're able to do amazing moves that I've never seen anybody pull before. How did they do that? How do you aim? They're able to aim when they throw something. I've never seen anything like that. Glad I landed that one. They're out of the ring there. They got KO'd. Though it didn't get attributed to me, I think. Only 2 seconds left, so again, every single second outside of the ring can be a catastrophe. Let's be careful. No, seriously, from what I've seen, when you throw an object, you don't have complete control over how you aim that object. So yeah, let's be careful here. Might want to do a sumo slap in some way or another. Doskoi, doskoi, doskoi! Sumo slap!
They're a force to be reckoned with. And I hear they've also got a great eye for interior design.
Oh, I was about to block. The block right there would have been enough. At least I was able to recover the count out number there. Nice one, nice one. That is not what I meant to do actually, but... Oh, we're in the final two! We're in the final two! Oh shit! He's gonna down me, but this is why I have the super save like that. Doskoi, doskoi, doskoi! No! Oh man, this guy is an expert. This guy is an expert. I don't stand a chance, but I'm gonna do my best nonetheless. Power priority. That is the end of the game. I am out of here. I am out of here. I can't stand to see anything. No, that guy was an expert. That guy knew what he was doing. But that is my best game so far. Number 2. Let's fucking go. That is a win in my book. Habadoobie doobie, you did great. What does habadoobie mean? Habadoobie. Yeah, okay. It's how my people say wowie sowie from What the Heck Is It? Your #1 fan. Thank you. What the heck is it? I guess. The fan mail is fun. The fan mail is fun, especially when they give you things. You know, the cosmetics, Fashionverse, Rumble fashion. That person was an expert in the way they were doing that rocket launch for the elbow drop and avoiding certain things. It's just a fighting game thing, like knowing the range, doing footsies, luring your opponent in a certain way. Yeah, that's like the Goku to my Yamcha at that point. That's the Super Saiyan skills that I can't learn because I'm Yamcha.
I'm a billion.
However, I'm trying my best. I'm still gonna try my best to be a student of the game, you know? But it does feel like I'm forever gonna be a student. I'm never gonna graduate.
Wait for today's match. It'll be like a birthday party, but with significantly more face punches.
Is the school arc. I'm an anime character, so yeah. An anime character being a school student? That's a super regular thing, so yeah. Many anime characters forever remain in school. So there you go. I am totally an anime character VTuber right there. Forever a student of the game. For better and for worse, I would say.
8, 7, 6,
How do you emote, by the way?
4,
I'm trying to remember.
2, 1.
Okay, it's with select. It's called share in my DS4 controller, but I call it select. It's the select button, basically. The left menu button, you could say, maybe. Again, the game shows Xbox buttons, but this is a PlayStation 4 controller I'm using. Let's see if we can get this great here.
The Rumble has officially begun.
No, don't get that chicken. It's always when I'm not looking for it, man. You see what I mean? Okay, we got ourselves a goal shot. There we go. Much like the Cosmo shot I got. I did well in that game. Again, I just gotta continue being a student of the game. Learning as much as I can and trying to do better. Like Peter Parker said to Dr. Octopus, trying to do better. Trying to do better. To Doc Ock, right there. How I wish I could see more Tobey Maguire movies. I'm sure I'm not the only one. More Tobey Maguire Spider-Man films, I mean. And yes, I do want a third Andrew Garfield Spider-Man movie. Volley dive! Haha! That was kind of close, actually. Nice KO! Ooh, I vaulted that one. Because that was the damage that another player caused too, and that volley dive is so difficult to land for me. You gotta be very close. You gotta be just very close to the enemy there. Like, yeah, like... It has a very small range, actually. It looks like it doesn't have a small range, but it actually is a small range. Let's get this drink here. This is that fun area. Not as fun anymore after what happened on that last game, but yeah. On that other game. That awful elimination there, but you know. I've learned my lesson. I'm gonna try to avoid the corners of this octagon. I think is what it is. Giant swing and diamond crusher. Giant to swing! Time to swing, my friend, and fly! Fly for me! Oh, speaking of swinging, got the Irish whip on me. Whoa! And they did a killer combo. Not sure if they intended it to be like that, but they killed me. They nearly killed me with that combo. Might be time to get out of here. Or... grab that chicken. No, that is not what I wanted to grab. Yeah, grab that chicken. Let's get out of there. Let's get out of there. That is not our battle to have. Time has come, I'm ready to go. Venturing into the unknown. Fires inside me must be unleashed. People talking nonsense all day. Chimpukan, that's all they can say. I can't get no satisfaction. Challenges may come. Fighting's just... Oh, this bounces you off too. Duly noted.
Excitement for this competition is at an all-time high.
Duly noted, because that could be bad news in the future. Gotta be careful with some of those bouncy thingies there. Okay. Power priority. I don't know what the fuck any of that means, but it's not what I thought it was. Holy shit. Yeah, we have another expert here. This is another veteran player. Veteran is maybe not the right word, because that's for like long time. This game hasn't been around for that long. So veteran is maybe not the right word for this. But yeah. I get the feeling I'm being chased, but I gotta take the risk here. Nope, no chicken. But here I got some chicken. That is not what I wanted to grab though. No, I didn't want to do that. No, I didn't want to do that. What are you doing? What the heck are you doing? Ah! I need a lot of chicken. Eating, 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 eating. Like a chunky, chunky wrestler. There you go. No, this is not what I wanted, but it might be good to have a poison sumo slap, but I gotta like stick to the skills I have because they're of the highest rarity possible.
The ring is closing in.
Let's move. The ring is closing. I think I have max health and max stamina. I have max everything at this point. Yeah, so no more using those items. I have the maximum when it comes to those powders. Only thing we should be looking for is the drinks and the chicken. Food and drink. No more powders, you might say. One of these days, I think I want to buy myself an energy drink powder. Probably gonna go for advanced GG. Sneak is another good one that looks good to me. And speaking of energies, let's get that chicken. Well, it's more like health than energy, not stamina. It's health, right? But yeah, we're starting to get a feel of the game in this way. Getting better at like surviving until the end or so. Avoiding fights. I'm a survivalist in a lot of the games I play. I mean, in a lot of the battle royales I play. So, I try to just avoid bad fights, if I can help it. That's the way to do it. I try to third party, if possible. Just like that person third partied me, and it's the same bitch as before. Oh, and speaking of third party, it's that same masked bitch.
Look out, everyone! The ring is shrinking.
No! I hope I could grab them there, damn it. That bitch is gonna kill me. She's so good. She's too good. She's Goku and I am Yamcha. Ultra Instinct. She's going Ultra Instinct on me, yeah. Fully able to dodge everything with perfect skill. And it's so weird because she knows exactly what I'm gonna do. Have you ever had that situation, Maniacs, in which hold on, let me leave the match first. Have you ever felt this situation, Maniacs? I'm sure everybody, literally everybody who's played a fighting game for long enough has had this situation that I'm about to describe. Like, the opponent is just able to read your mind. Like, they know exactly what you're gonna do. 100%. It's alien. Like, you don't know how the fuck they're able to read your mind so much. And what happens is that, for example, what I was trying to do right there was that I noticed that she was doing grapples on me. So I tried to do a strike because I get strike priority. But then, when I tried to do that strike priority, it's like she knew that I was gonna try a strike, so she did a power move on me. I told you, it's Goku Ultra Instinct and I am Yamcha. I am nothing more than Yamcha at this point. And yeah, it's like you play a fighting game, let's say you play Street Fighter, and you notice the opponent is blocking a lot of your moves. So you try to do a grapple. So you try to grab them, but they notice that you try to grab them, so they do a special move to try to take priority. And it's in a way in which they couldn't have predicted it. Like, there wasn't enough room for them to know that you were gonna do that. Like, you did the move instantly, and they also did the move instantly, and you wonder, how the hell did they read my mind? And it keeps being an endless chain of them just knowing exactly what you're gonna do next, and when you try to read their moves, you always get it wrong. It's an alien. It's an alien intelligence right there. Like, you're a monkey and they're a human being. You don't stand a chance. You may try your best, but you're never gonna get at their level. It's frustrating, but I try to take it in stride. I try to have fun nonetheless. But I gotta express it. I gotta express it in this super hyperbole because that's what it feels like. Whoa!
This is ABS, reporting live at
Oh, hello there. I seem to have misplaced myself here. Okay, I'm back on the boat. Look at that.
There's no getting out.
We found a nice glitch here. Finally found Glitch City. Right here. Seriously, it's like one of those things in which, like, how did they know what I was going to do? How did they know exactly when I was gonna do that? It feels like they're a telepath. Nothing more than that. Like, they have a superpower that I never can have. No matter how hard I try to have it. Super punch there.
Not quite ready for this
Wanted to climb to the top here.
yet, folks. But in the meantime, you have me and the crew in the booth.
Alright, we have 40 people now. Let's do this match. And I'm gonna try to see what they're doing. I am an eternal student of the game. Give me my high school uniform because I'm an anime character and I am an eternal student. Yeah. Never to become a master, never to become a professor. That is not my destiny. And hey, you know what that means though? That means I'm never gonna age. I'm always gonna be young. So that's a good thing. I'm always gonna be your typical anime, attractive anime high school student. And I like that. So what did I get there? I got the giant swing. Very nice, very nice. That can be fun if we're able to land it. But yeah, for sure, the best game we've had today has been the number 2 game. You know, there was a little period of time, like last week or a couple of weeks ago, in which I was getting a lot of number 2 games in Fortnite. And you know what's the funny thing about that? You know what the funny thing about that is? I was using my Vegeta skin. Oh, didn't mean to do that. I was using my Vegeta skin for pretty much every one of those games. So I put on the Vegeta skin and suddenly I start getting number 2 in every game I play. Hey, you know, I don't make the rules. That's how it happened. That's how it went down. Not my fault. Careful, there's somebody around here, I think. I hear noises. Oh, wow! How did they do that? Dude, these aliens are incredible! Holy shit, how did she avoid that? They are so good, man. They are so good. How do they do that? Like, teach me, master. Holy shit, I'm a student of the game. Okay, she didn't avoid that one. We have a third party. We have a Sonic the Hedgehog in Smash Brothers. Whoa, weapon priority. Okay. Okay, that is not what I wanted to do. Time to get out of here. How the fuck do they do some of the things they do? It's so weird. It feels like it's a glitch, but it probably wasn't. Like, how do you cancel that move? How did you... It's so fucking weird, man. And these are the things they don't teach you in the tutorial. Which is why I keep telling you, like... It's like they teach you how to swim outside the water, and then they push you into the water without a life vest. On the other hand, with Fortnite, I never get into a situation in which I say, how the fuck did they do that? I don't think you ever want players to feel like, hey, wait a minute, I didn't know this was possible. When they already had like a lot of hours in the game. Oh, son of a bitch! Did you see what that bitch did? Oh, you bitch, you bitch. I see what you did, you bitch. Oh, what a motherfucker. Oh, man, what a bitch. I took that bait, hook and swing, baby. Alright, you bitch, you did well. I fucking hate you right now, but I'm gonna get over it after the stream. Oh man, what a bitch. She was fishing and I took the bait. And I got fished. I got fished like a red snapper in Animal Crossing. Oh man, that was something else. That was something else. But man, well, like I got my ass kicked to the moon in so many ways in this game. So, you know what this means, maniacs? I think I'm not gonna play it again. Not for a long time. Because other games have got to take priority. Other games that I have a better time in. Like, the skill ceiling is too high for me. with all the interest I have, I'm never gonna have the time to be able to get better at this game. That's the thing. So maybe it's not a Yamcha and Goku situation. Maybe it's, let's say, I am, what was the name of that Super Saiyajin from Universe 6? Well, you know, I am a young new Super Saiyan, and Goku is my role model. I'm like Oob, and they are Goku. Maybe I can reach that level of skill, but I will never have enough time to practice without forsaking all the other games and stuff. So I don't think I'm ever gonna make time for that. But yeah, with that being said, we are ready to wrap up the stream today. I'm sorry if I came across a little bit toxic with the things I said sometimes. The game can get really frustrating. So I'm gonna try to be in a better mindset tomorrow, because if I suck at this game, tomorrow's game is gonna be worse. You're not gonna see me get any wins to tomorrow, I think. I'm gonna try my best. I'm gonna be a student of the game, as I said, forever a student of the game. But yeah, I suck at Blood Hunt, and that is not a pun, because it's about vampires. I suck. This is the one that I suck at the most, and I think this is gonna be my last time playing it for a while, just like Rumbleverse. Gotta prioritize others that give me more, so to speak. Like, it's not just about winning, it's about feeling like I am getting better, and I am able to understand what the other players did against me. Like, you know, it's one thing to realize your mistakes, like, yeah, okay, I could have done that better. I see what they did against me there. I can learn that. Okay, I see what they did here. But when you get into a video game in which you don't even know what the fuck it is you need to improve, because you don't even know how this was possible in the game, that's when you shouldn't play it anymore. Sometimes it's bad game design. Sometimes it's not bad game design. Like the developers, it's not something they can help. Sometimes it's a mixture of both. But the point is, you gotta leave the game, because it's not gonna give you a good experience, because you'll never be able, or at least it's gonna take you thousands of hours, literally, to really be able to understand how you can improve at the game. And even when you do learn it, it may take you another 1,000 hours to actually be able to improve at the game. And that is a situation that is never pleasant for anyone. Certainly not me. So Rumbleverse, we may say a farewell for that one for now. Or actually no, because I have more fun with it than I certainly do with, like, Blood Hunt, Royale maybe. Certainly more fun than Apex Legends. But yeah, let's see how Blood Hunt goes tomorrow. I've been playing a little bit of that off the stream. I did some things on Sunday with my Battle Royale mania that I did right there. And some quests that I've been doing that have been good. But I'm sorry if I lashed out a little bit. I got in like toxic epic gamer mode right there. I'm gonna try to avoid that tomorrow and just have fun sucking blood, you know? I'm gonna suck at the game, but I'm also gonna suck in the game because I'm sucking blood. Anyway, that's what we have this week. Blood Hunt tomorrow, Royale on Thursday. And that's gonna be potentially a collab with Allurin. Then Fortnite is gonna be a collab with some other people, as long as it's able to happen with them. And I love this picture so much. I love the way this one came together. On Friday, earlier that day, on 10 a.m. Eastern Time, we're also gonna have Dungeons & Dragons in Alan Lex's channel. So we continue from that campaign that we started. Gonna be session 2 now. And then Apex Legends. Apex Legends right there too. So that is the schedule that we have for this week. Yeah, with the music being on pause like that, let's end it like this. We're not gonna have a raid for today. I got a little bit haywire today, so I hope that was not too noisy also because of the new sound settings that we have on the microphone. I hope I hope I didn't get too loud. I was, you know, the thing is that I may be able to get onto a more quiet voice, like the one I'm using right now. This is another one that I also need to get to in certain points, like now that I have the filters done a certain way, like I can have this sort of voice. I can have it like this. But then when I get loud, when things get crazy in the game, you know, that changes. That sort of thing changes. But all right. Actually, yeah, I want to do some stuff after the stream today. Testing the microphone and doing some other microphone settings. You know, the thing that happens when you do like microphone filters and you test them out and everything is that the big problem is that you gotta keep recording and you gotta keep taking a look at, like, in one of the filters, for example, in the compressor filter, you gotta keep experimenting with the output gain, with the threshold, and it's like a trial and error process, and that's what makes it take a long time. That's the frustrating part about it. It's not as simple as following a tutorial, which I am doing, and it is helpful, but there, you know, for some steps it's gonna help, but in some others you really have to do a lot of it yourself, and it's not the doing that's difficult. It's the time consumption that's difficult for me. But I digress. With that being said, Maniacs, that is the start of Battle Royale week. We are getting into toxic epic pro gamer mode. No, just kidding, just kidding. I gotta try not to like get overzealous about things. That bitch baited me. No, she's not a bitch. She did a good move there. I mean, it's kind of fun. You just like emote right there and then you use your expert moves because you're so good at the game. You're Goku in Ultra Instinct and I am Yamcha. Trying to use my best skill, but it's nowhere near enough. That's what it feels like at the very least. That being said, yes, let's end it right here. Thank you so much, Maniacs, for being here. If you were here in any way whatsoever, Battle Royale week has indeed just gotten started. So whichever way I see you next on this week, I shall see you round.